Almost set up on my end, by the way. Almost good to go. Just grab a couple last minute things, and then we'll begin some Ballionaire. And by begin Ballionaire, I mean resume Ballionaire. Because yes, last time we played this was last night, and we actually have a run that is in progress right now. We have our first pinball run. We beat the previous run that was in progress, so we finished the standards difficulty, or I guess ascendant difficulty pinball board. We beat that last night, and then began a Ballionaire difficulty, so I guess hard mode difficulty pinball board for the first time. And we're doing all right. I'm not quite sure if this run has the juice, if it has legs to like go all the way, but it's got something. It's got something, and we're having a fun time. And even if this run crashes and burns, I'm still learning. I'm still learning, and you can't put a price on that. That's pretty sweet. Also, quick reminder that this is a dare drop title. We are working on unlocking some dares, on completing some dares for this game, so we can get some extra Steam keys to give away. And by the way, I kind of made a very quick mention of it, but when we completed that MS Paint challenge, the output of that MS Paint challenge has been saved to my hard drive, but more importantly, it's been posted to the Discord server. And if you want to join the Discord server, the link to do so is in that socials page. It has all of my links, including social media, but it also has my Discord server and the MS Paint MS Paint Masterpieces channel is the one that has every MS Paint challenge you've ever completed. They're all there. And there's a bunch of them. We've done a lot of dumb and very strange MS Paint challenges. We draw goofy MS Paint images based on another, based on a redemption that someone provides. And there's a bunch of them out there. There's like 370, I think. There's a bunch of them in the Discord server. So if you want to see them, they're all out there, and they will remain there forever, which is pretty sweet. Forever. 5-ever. Put some in the Discord. That's perfect shock value. Yeah, that's very, very helpful. I appreciate that, bud. We're all in our 30s right now. Yeah, it's that I'm with you, Whale. Helping somebody move just casually like that. Maybe when I was a young 20-something, but now that I'm a sore, creaky 30-something person, casually helping somebody move is a little bit more than a casual affair for me. That's something that requires planning and stretching ahead of time. So it's corporate average fuel economy standards. Okay. But they leave out heavy trucks. Right. That would explain it. People making the gigantic pickups. Yep. That makes sense. I've never heard that acronym, but I believe every bit of it. Yeah. Same weight class and everything, but the US just have less MPG. Yeah. Yeah. An hour of blabbing. Right. Before you even saw the menu. That's right. That's right. They're American made. Yeah. Yeah. Toyota has a pretty big share. Yeah, exactly. Just tell them the name of a good dependable movies. That's right. That's right. Yeah. Want to do something? Asks about the giveaways. So we have to unlock the giveaways. That's the thing. That's how the dare drop stuff. We have to unlock the giveaways, and we do that by completing challenges. So if you go to the dare drop profile, that's in the link there, that will explain like what we're working towards to unlock the challenges. It's not just this game. We have a couple other games where we're trying to unlock giveaways by completing endgame challenges, but the ones for Ballionaire should be in there. And once we have the giveaways unlocked, we'll do the giveaways themselves through Discord. But it'll probably be a week and a half or so before we have the giveaways for Ballionaire ready. I suspect it'll probably be a week and a half. So probably not this Friday, probably next Friday. This one we'll do the giveaways. We usually do giveaways on Fridays, so that's probably how we'll do it. There's a Ballionaire achievement, right? Because that's when you get $1 billion in a single run, right? There's a way to cheese it. I'm sure there's like some really whacked out ways to cheese this game. Maybe not cheese, but to break the game wide open. I'm sure there's some wild, crazy ass ways to like fucking explode the points in this game. So Toyota and Honda, they build them here, right, in the United States. Yeah, I have heard that. I have heard that. That is a fascinating concept. The idea of, yeah, the efficiency standards just are not applied towards the, I guess, the heavier consumer grade trucks. You would think that they would be applied just across the board, but the fact there are some exceptions does not surprise me. Does not surprise me. That being said, friends, let's jump into Ballionaire. Like I said, we have a run that's in progress we can continue. This is the pinball board from last time, and we are, let's see, this is actually we're what's the best way to approach it? We are nearing the end game. Well, I'll say it this way: we're nearing the late game. That's a little bit presumptuous for me to say we're nearing the late game. We're nearing we're nearing the end game. We're nearing the late game because there's one more. The tribute we're on right now is the last one for the second series of tributes. After we beat this tribute, if we beat this tribute, we'll be entered into the third hierarchy, or the third hierarch rather. And the third hierarch will have another fairly significant downside applied. So right now we have dissolution, which is not fun. So holders weaken whenever you re-roll. So once again, I'm very much encouraged to never re-roll. And then we also have this guy, which is locked in right now. So and this one is actually not too bad. Adjacent triggers do not earn money. And it cannot move to any adjacent square. Well, actually, I think this might be an open square. So it could move here. But I want to keep it there. So the next opportunity to move something, I want to move it here. But the idea is this doesn't earn money. This earns 200. Who cares? This earns 200. Who cares? So if it can be locked in here, then it's relatively harmless. But if it's here, it's a little bit less good because this one earns a lot of money. So I want to put something else here when this spot is open. When we have an opportunity to put something there, that is. So we have those two things that are going against us. We have a bunch of food on this side. And some aging things around here as well. Lots of monsters we're fighting. So we got food and monsters. Not sure if it's the wisest combinations, but it is the combination we're rolling with for now, just to try it out. So it's something to go by. Whether or not it works, we shall find out. I think the hype for Ballionaire is a little bit much. Well, I've never played it. I don't know if it's much of a viewer game. I think watching it is just kind of so-so. But it does seem like a fun game to play. But I've yet to try it out myself, so I really can't weigh in on it. But it does look really good. The big numbers do make my lizard brain very happy. Big number go burr makes my brain do the happy chemicals for sure. Definitely. So it's an older kind of standard, I guess. Yeah, relatively ancient, yeah. People didn't drive trucks for civilian uses, but here we are. Yeah, you're right. I see what you mean, though. So it's a little bit, it's outdated, maybe. He meant to pack, not move. Oh my god. Yeah, that is awful. Shock value. There was a Parks and Rec episode where that exact situation happened, and you would think that would be just out of this world and unrealistic, and yet shock value lived that shit. Yeah, that's pretty shitty, honestly. Shayna is back, by the way. She is returned. Let's go ahead and drop our balls. So this is a pinball board, which means it's not just drop the ball and it does the thing. Now we get to apply some manual interactions. It's not just random shenanigans. There's still a lot of random shenanigans. It's still weird. But like that was kind of random, the thing that just happened there. It's not all complete fuckery, but there is a lot of fuckery for sure. Let's see, what was it? I don't like that being there. It was this guy. I think I want to get rid of this guy. Like, forever. But I don't want to remove it right now. I lied. I think I am going to remove it. Now, what benefit would I get for putting the disguise there? I'm not going to reroll because we're incentivized not to reroll. Is there anything where the type would help over here? I guess for the egg carton, it's nice. So that's kind of cool. Is there anything over here where the type would help? I don't think so. So yeah, I'm going to remove... Whoops. Remove this guy. Just because that gravity reversal is kind of fucking us. It kind of screwed us that round, and I would rather not have that happen. So we are going to... I mean, the bread being over here would be nice. The bread, of course, would potentially work really well with the food build we have over here. But that being there keeps this guy from moving up. And also, we don't have that gravity reversal anymore, which is nice. So it's not quite as ancient. It's a good game to make you accidentally right. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, I could see Ballionaire being really nice for playing in fairly quick round bursts, short round bursts. It might be kind of lame. Oh my god. That's happened far too many times. I could see it being maybe a little bit on the lame side when it comes to, like, I really want to, like, grind out a game and spend hours on. I could see it being kind of like, eh, in that regard. Alright, so I'm out of clicks. I cannot paddle anymore. I was trying to hit the skill shot. Got a lot of tomatoes on there. I need to earn quite a bit of money in the next 5 balls. Alright, so this guy's in a good spot for me to put something there to hold it in place. The piggy bonk is probably pretty solid. We have no plants. Yeah. Let's put that there. So this guy is locked in. Oh, except this earns no money now. Shit. That's a bad idea. Oh, well. I mean, I could remove it. I'll leave it there for now, but this is useless. This is functionally useless. Fucking hell. I'm never ready for that thing. It always comes in so fast. Ah, you see, yeah. I'm just bad at pinball. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing to admit. The sword is helpful. Sword is very helpful. I'm gonna put it right there. Yeah, I'm never ready for how quick, especially shit like this happens. I'm never ready for how quick things fly out like that. That was a very lucrative round, though. Even though it was over in an instant, it was very lucrative. We earned a lot of money just there. A juggler. Jugglers, I feel like, are not a good idea for this instance. The running cap would be nice. The running cap. Doesn't really matter too much. I'll put it... There's a lot of things with cooldowns that we would like to not have cooldowns. So I'll put it there for now. Empyrean eggs. The Empyrean egg or the citrine. The citrine has... It says 14, is that right? Oh, I actually cannot power... Oh, no, I can power the citrine. Of course I can. Yeah. Let's go for that one. And I can get this one, too. What? Oh! Oh, I thought it was a stackable. It is not stackable. Okay. And that's just okay, then. I don't know. I might get rid of that. We'll see. I guess it's not hurting anything. So those are not stackable. What's up, Lollipop? Good to see you. Appreciate you popping in, Lollipop. What's Elgaso's leg denumbing technique? I'm curious. Because, yeah, Ballionaire seems like it's good for short round bursts. Until, like Arctic said, you get a really good run going. You get a banger of a run going, and suddenly it's like, oh god. This is all I will ever be doing now. This is a shame. This pig thing is a really big bummer, because this could be a pretty big money maker for us. But the roaming nihility means that, yeah, it's just a wasted potential, unfortunately. So it'd be nice to put a pig somewhere else. We can't just move it. It'd be nice to put it somewhere else. But if we moved it somewhere else, then this becomes vulnerable. We'd have to put something else kind of nice, but not too nice right there. So yeah, unfortunately, that's not going to work. So that's the one downside of that pig placement. But again, it's better really than this roaming nihility moving closer towards the middle. Got a poop stool, yes, but numb legs can happen as well. Yeah, I mean the leg numbing thing is something that I've been privy to before for sure, and I can see how, yeah, the legs being raised up can make them number quicker. I know the big one for a lot of us is the what's it called? Potty toddy? Potty shit, what's it called? The potty, the squatty potty. There we go. The squatty potty, where it's like it's just a little stool, like a little footstool that slides underneath the toilet, and when you raise it, when you bring it out to help kind of prop your legs up to sit on, it raises your knees up and your legs up to kind of help things kind of like, you know, get angled in a certain way so things will flow better and properly. This is all my poops are stool. Did it come with a poop knife? Yes, poop knife is a classic. Watching people get the big numbers in Ballionaire is fun. I've never watched somebody stream it, but I have seen like some of the highlights. Yeah, poop knife is a classic. Yeah. So they had the poop knife that hung on the door. Well, maybe not hung on the door, but it hung up somewhere. Yeah. Yeah, the poop knife. Yeah, it's a classic. It's a classic. And then like, and he was like, oh, you know, because when you're a kid, you see your family doing something that's kind of weird. You just go, oh, every family does this, because you just assume this is the normal thing. And so at one point, like the person like goes away to college, and at one point he's like he goes to his roommate. He's like, hey, bro, where do you keep the poop knife? And he's like, excuse me? What do you mean poop knife? He's like, what? You guys don't have one? So that's kind of how that whole thing started. Whether or not it's real, I want to believe it's real. But whether or not that the story is real is up for debate. Yeah, poop knife. It is a classic Reddit experience. Some Space Cadet pinball. I loved Space Cadet pinball as a kid. I was not particularly good at it, but it was a good game to like just kind of bust out to kill 5 or 10 minutes. It'd be nice if there was like a way to go back and look at my high scores to see how good I was or good I wasn't. But I mean, that was on a Windows XP machine that is long since gone by the wayside, so there's no way to retrieve that information, unfortunately. So to denumb your legs, you tense one cheek, lean over to it, and then pulse all the muscles in your other leg, and then repeat for the other side. So just kind of like to get the blood flowing. That makes sense. And Elgaso says this is a patented Elgaso leg denumbing technique. So every time I do it, Elgaso, do I need to send you $20? Keep the royalties flowing. Yeah, keep the royalties flowing, much like how my blood will be flowing through my legs again. The blow flow, blood flow, blow flow, same thing. Yeah, blow flow is more funny though. It was one board of a greater game, right? Yeah, my buddy Corey bought he saw it at Walmart. There was a you could buy a physical CD that had a bunch of other pinball boards on it. He said it was pretty cool actually. But Space Cadet was the only board in my heart, right? I think it's how it was for a lot of us. That game was cool. The game was very good. I don't know where the other one went. The other one, oh, it got deposited. Got deposited. We actually did pretty good there. We did pretty good there. You know, packing tape would be helpful. Packing tape would be helpful. So I'm gonna do one of these. I'm gonna put... Oh, the problem, though, is that it will eventually go away. No charges becomes destroyed. I think I'm gonna get... Well, hold on. When full adjacent triggers of a ×8 multiplier. That could actually be quite good. It'll take a while for it to get good. We're gonna need 12 egg balls there. I don't think that's gonna happen in this time, though. I don't think it's gonna happen. We only have really one thing where things could be considered eggs. Yeah, I think it's too late for that to happen. So I'm gonna put the packing tape there. Use when charging, gain a fresh draft of that trigger. So that's the thing. We actually could move this pig elsewhere, and that could start to get good. So that would allow us to move the pig. We would still need something else to go there. So I'll leave that there for now. Lots of damage on that guy. I don't know where that went. I'm trying to like look at both sides of the map. My eyes are trying to like go sideways a little bit, trying to keep track of both sides simultaneously, and it is not so easy. To say that, I was hoping that would hit something cool, but yeah, I keep kind of going around all the really fun things. It's impossible to go all the way through college without freaking out some 10-year-old's parents. Wait, hold on. Freaking out some 10-year-old parent. Oh, wait. 10-year-old's parents at a sleepover. Oh, I see what you're saying. The poop knife thing. You're saying there should have been some other opportunity, like an earlier opportunity to scare people. That does track. That does track. I'll take the brick, I suppose. Put it there for now. That was a big hit. I haven't gotten the skill shot in a minute. Oh, I'm out of the juice. Where's the skill shot? It is up here. That's a really hard to hit place. Now, the good news is we did hit the goal. I wasn't really paying attention, but we did hit the goal, which is good. But yeah, Arctic's right, though. There should have been other opportunities to potentially, like, traumatize or at least scare other children, being like, yeah, what was that shit-covered knife that was hanging up in the bathroom? What's this word? Infecundity? Infecundity. Adjacent to a spawner earns less. So triggers next to spawners. Get less juice. What instances do we have where things next to spawners? So this is a spawner. So this earns less. That is a spawner. Okay, so that earns less. So there are a couple instances. So good to know. Good to know. All right. So this might be an opportunity then. If not just temporarily. Let's deliver a pizza ball. If not just temporarily, I'm going to, just to put something here. I don't want to even bother with like a broom or anything like that. Table. Yeah, I think I'll just put the tree there. So I'm going to remove this guy. Tree here. Bloop. Piggy Bonk now goes here. Which is not the best spot for it. I guess actually really this would be a potentially better spot. Yeah, I'll put it right there. That way the coin spawner can still get it, and the disguise can still proc for it as well. Not the vehicle bounce. Oh, that would actually be nice for the broomstick. I was just saying the broomstick I was kind of so-so on. That is actually kind of nice. So that would be nice for getting a broom, if I get the broomstick. Or the flying broom, that is. Looks like in the top row. If both survives, repeat the bonk one more time. That sounds awesome. The top row. Yeah, that sounds great.
Wow.
Wow. Another citrine. Add that to our list. And I think that can go here, but we'd have to remove something. Which might not be a bad idea, honestly. The compass does nothing for us right now. Except I don't even need to. We can just use it there. Yeah, where's the poop knife? Yeah. It's in the drawer next to the toilet. Right, yeah, it's just a normal conversation you just hear from across the room or something. Or from across the wall. You hear you're like in an apartment and you hear your neighbors just openly yelling to each other about the poop knife. It's in the other bathroom. I can't find it. Have you checked the sink? Or under the sink? It has a shelf on the inside? Like on the inside of the toilet bowl itself? Because that's a new one. Getting a bunch of stuff. Oh my god, everything's happening. At this point, I'm not even looking at what's happening up top. I'm just trying to focus down here. Of course, I can't. I ran out of hits. Oh, did I get the skill shot? I think it was already activated. I'm just like focused down below. I'm trying to like catch what's happening at a given moment. More grapevines. Make that happen. Another citrine. Bam. Another citrine. Bam. Fuck. It's embarrassing how often that happens. Shit. And I waste all these like little pinball hits because you only have so many. Did get the skill shot, which is nice. Ah, but it was a waste. That's unfortunate. Still got pretty good monies that time. Trash can wouldn't be bad, actually. Trash can would not be bad. Doesn't really matter too much where it goes. I suppose up here would be kind of nice, actually. Oh, except it earns less because of the fucking this thing. That's okay. Ooh, big everything. Everything's big and happening. And I'm already out of the juice. But we hit everything on the board a billion times. We're still bouncing around, getting all silly. That was a quick but profitable round. Not gonna mess with balloons. Bow and arrow isn't the worst thing ever. An armored car could get stupid. In a good way. It's bunked by a mover, spawn a coin ball. That could get pretty nice. We'll put one of those here. And I suppose another egg. Yeah. Citrine, Shazam. Bill of Blight, Shazam. And once again, all the balls are happening all at once. Now, I'm learning more and more that, like, having a bajillion multi-balls is normally awesome, but it's a little bit too much at times on this board, because it's just more shit to keep track of. And you burn through your flippers that much quicker. Consumes the ball. Yeah, I don't want ball consumers. If I can help it. So I guess I'll just grab a tree. Doesn't really matter too much. I'll just grab it just so we have it, but yeah, it has to be hit from below, I think, to be worth a damn. Put it there if nothing else. Don't have any of the... Well, none of these are what we're looking for necessarily. Probably Rebirth. Do I have a Rebirth somewhere? We have this one, which is Imprisoning. We don't have Imprisoning either. So I'll just grab the Rebirth. Doesn't really matter too much where it goes. But I guess ideally wherever I place it, it should be in a location where it could get upgraded. So like, I guess down here is as good of anything. Good of a spot as anything. Oh shit, except I shouldn't have put that there. Should have thought better about that. Alright, so that's a shame. Although I might just kill the anchor. Yeah, let's just kill the anchor. I can still charge that up. And I can still move the anchor somewhere. Sure. I guess that's fine. So it's got a little shelf inside. Yeah, I'm not familiar with it. That's very interesting. Huh. Yeah, I've never heard of that. Right, and it's just there for all to see. Right, okay. Good to know, Farsight. If I ever find myself in a German pooping situation, now I know. Is 14 nuclear power plants too many power plants in your Satisfactory build? I'll confess I've never played Satisfactory. So I am perhaps not the most well experienced to weigh in on such a thing. Now, I have watched other people stream it, and it looks like a very cool game. I mean, it looks awesome. Just balls everywhere, man. We're balling out of control. And we're on pretty good pace to at least meet this goal, the way things are going. We're doing alright, we're doing alright. Another bumper. Do the bow and arrow thing. Where would I put a bow and arrow? Where would I have it shoot? No, I do enjoy watching people play, but I have a hard time following the intricacies and the details. I imagine it much like Factorio and a few others. It's one of those games where until you play it yourself, it is a little bit hard to follow all the details and all the intricacies. Just make up an opinion. El Gaso taking, like, you know, El Gaso and I, we're both kind of circling around the joke of being like, hey man, listen, I'm a straight white dude, alright? I don't know anything about something, but I will have a very strong opinion about it. Just because I don't know, just, especially like as I get older, eventually I'll be an old white guy. And when I become an old white guy, I'm going to be really good about forcing my uneducated opinions on others and writing legislation about them. Like that's something we're really good at, unfortunately. So where would a bow and arrow go? We don't have a bajillion empty spaces, but we could maybe put a bow here and an arrow like maybe over here. The idea that it shoots that general direction. We could probably do something like that. Yeah. Either that or just a bumper. The bumpers... Where would I put said bumper? I can maybe see right here Only downside is that, like, then with this trajectory, it wouldn't get hit as much. Let's do the bow and arrow strat. I think that's probably pretty good. One of those. And I cannot re-roll these. So I'm not going to mess with the Pale Chalice. I might skip this one, honestly. I might skip it, or I might... Hold on, this is not a... No, it's a mover, but not a spawner. Okay, that makes sense. Limited. Here's what I'll do. Get rid of the tree. And let's say the topaz goes there. And sure, I'll put the tree there too. That's fine. I could power up the topaz if I wanted to. It doesn't really do much for me right now, though. I think I'd rather just use an amethyst. The topaz was there, like, the thing is, I don't think we have any spawners nearby. I just wanted something less useless to be occupying this space. So that's locked in there. See, I don't think we have any spawners nearby. Yeah, so I'm going to leave that alone. So I'll place this. Right there. Okay. As long as I get 5,000, we Gucci. Oh, yes, go. There we go. It's kind of hard to fuck this up. Don't worry, I will find a way to fuck it up when, if all goes according to plan. Wow, I was not wrong. We still got the money. That was a quick run. Blocked by water balls, yeah. That's cool if you have a water ball build. Torch, houseplant. It sits there when you bonk it. And it spawns something. It spawns something. Maybe if you bonk it with water. Just go for 25, alright. But I can when I get plutonium. There you go. That's when my troop... That's right. Dudson understands. He understands I'm working towards my true power. Ultimate true power. Excuse me. Oh, man. All these squandered opportunities. Now, granted, this is the last round, and we're well past the goal amounts. So we've got plenty. But still... Oh, I'm out of the juice. I'm out of hits. Still, yeah, we're doing just great. Just great. So now we're on to... this is the second to last tribute. Or no, is this the last one? This is the second to last. Which means the final one might be 1 million at the rate our scaling is growing. We could do another piggy bonk. Unfortunate that is where it is, because if what was it? It's proximity to a was it a spawner? Next to a spawner. And we said that as a spawner. Damn. That is unfortunate. In that case, I might move that elsewhere. But there was another one, I think, that was considered a spawner. Because that's, you know, nullifying this thing. It's making this one earn less too. Shit, man. Oh, this is a spawner too. Ew, man, that's painful. That hurts. Now, granted, this doesn't earn very much, but this one hurts. This one earns normally quite a bit. Well, I guess maybe not a crazy amount, but it earns enough. Like, looking at the stats, the jump ropes have earned quite a bit for us. Although the grapevines are doing quite nice too, and they're continuing to grow very, very generously. So, maybe I should just leave them alone. I don't know if I want if I want or need another cave troll. To be honest, I don't quite know where I would put it. I could maybe see the argument for getting rid of the coin here. The coin block here and putting a cave troll up there. Or maybe... yeah, somewhere over here, maybe. Or maybe replace the bow and arrow with, like, move the bow and arrow, put the sword there, or put this guy in place of the sword, maybe. Or I could just put another piggy bonk down. And just expect more coins to eventually, like, fly up into some location. fact, I could even get rid of this guy. Put a piggy bank on its spot. I think. Oh, right, because the tribute ended. So yeah, that's why this one is. Actually, how much has that earned for us? The Ball Mart. Ball Mart's earned a decent bit, so I guess we'll keep it around. It's earned more than I was thinking it would. The piggy bank really hasn't earned that much, and it could, but I don't know. Let's do a bumper, and we'll put it there. And I don't think I've seen some of these before. Hopscotch. In a reroll when you skip. Gain a spell. Oh, well, hold on, tribute. So, well, that is one guaranteed spell next time. But when a ball destroys an attackable target, gains 3 carryables. Sure, that's pretty good.
Wow.
Given our situation here. So, imprisoming. Right there. Bam. And then we have a topaz somewhere. That's a topaz, but I would need to remove something to juice it up. And do we want or even need to juice it up? No, we don't. No, we don't. So I might just skip this one. I mean, I guess I could put it somewhere else, at least temporarily. Is there a spawner that I give a shit about? That's a spawner. None of yeah, I mean, really, this is just for the heck of it. It's for pisses and giggles. I could charge up even more of these things, but things are getting pretty busy. 0.5, or I could get rid of the purple one. Triggers get a slightly better stack, or on a per age basis. Yeah, the Empyrean egg is a more worthwhile investment. Put that there. Okay. Alright. Oh, it's scary when it goes right down the middle like that. That was a quick round, unfortunately. When it goes just right down the middle, it's like, ah, fuck, that's a wash. That does happen. For the rainbow, sure. Put it there in case the I've avoided putting anything there just because I wasn't sure that would actually get hit all that often. I guess now's a good way to find out. Oh boy. Did I hit the skill shot? I did not hit the skill shot. But we did decent. But it's decent enough. I don't know. 2 rounds in, we're less than 100,000. That's not great. For this one, I might... I mean, another thing bouncing up is not a bad thing. Sure, let's go. Let's go for that one. The citrine, I have to remove that anchor or something. I have to remove something. Remove the anchor. Do we have a topaz? We have that one, but it's kind of a waste. I think I might skip this. Oh, never mind. I can charge that one up. So it's going to use. Fuck! I have to, like, drill into my skull that left click is, like, the go button, yes. The left click is, like, the click this to go. But left click activates the left bumper, not the right bumper. The number of times where I see something coming, I go, all right, click the action button. And I just click left because that's just what I'm used to. Keeps getting me into trouble. That's just a way to place something. I'll put the rainbow here. And sure enough, that did get hit. I watched it. I seen that shit. A lot of stuff happening. I have no idea if it's any good. I just see stuff happening. And we're doing good number-wise. We're doing good. And we're earning more each round. Not a ton, but we're earning enough. I think I might just skip this one. None of these I really love, and we're very much encouraged not to reroll. I skip. Citrine, I will have to remove that guy, but that's still worth it. Or we could put another egg down, but those eggs are we're getting close to that point where the eggs are really not worth it. I could get rid of something else. I don't have to get rid of the rainbow. We could get rid of this guy. How many times have the mushrooms been hit just in general? A lot. They don't earn a lot of money, but they do a lot of knocking things upwards. to like gather tomatoes and cheeses and that kind of thing. This just causes a respawn to happen. And of course, that would kind of gets in the way of the teleporter. I think we can probably safely get rid of that instead. Then we have another imprisoning. Where's my current imprisoning? It's right there. Get rid of something else to juice it up. It might not be worth it. More rainbow trail. I mean, I guess I could put that there. Something that I want to get rid of. Same kind of thing. I think that mushroom is probably not really a huge issue. It's nice that it launches into the captain's app, but I think it's probably not a deal breaker. This does mean I'm out of removals. Another egg somewhere. I'll put that there, then we're locked in. Let's leave it open. Amethyst. I think I had one, but I removed it. Topaz. Topaz is good. Do that. Probably shouldn't try to mess with that one. The arrow. Good one. I'm out of juice already. Still, very good round. Still going. Yeah, trying to balance the bow. The arrow ball is probably harder. Probably not really worth necessarily. We're getting close, but I think we can do it. At the rate we're going, I think we'll be able to make it. And I think it's, yeah, with a spot as good as the running cap, I think it's worth putting down. I do not have any more removals though, so whatever we put down, I need to like be okay with having it kind of being locked in. What is this one? This is the rainbow trail. Give you a random ball, a rainbow trail, right? It's not the ball that hits it, it's a random ball, a rainbow trail. That's where it does help to build those stacks up. So realistically, this is the only one. Yeah, I think there's like a 30% chance to spawn an extra ball, which is nice. That is quite good. But I think I'm alright with locking this one in. Or random adjacent, it gains an extra H each drop. Gains an extra one each drop. So we're getting to the point where there aren't going to be a ton more drops. Well, I say that. There is actually a decent number of them. I was going to say, what's the difference between 13 and 14? I think it actually does matter. So we'll keep it. So yeah. Speaking of, there's one there. And another one there. Very much investing over here very heavily. Alright, cool. Go and launch it. Send it. Got an eggplant. Don't have a lot of eggplants. One to the piggy friend. That was the last. Oh no, we still have one left for this round, and we are in the clear. We have met the goal amount. Pick up 2 of each carryable. Damn, I wish I had more deletables. And this is our first time we've seen the plate. Oh man. Double this for each unique food carried by this ball up to the number of plate stacks. Up to the number of plate stacks. So this is a stackable, a rare stackable. No one, I've never seen it before. Both of these are very good. It's a shame we're seeing them so late in the game with no removing options available to me. That's a shame. So the thing about doubling, so we can only double it once right now, but that could eventually get very good. And eventually get very, very good. Yeah, the only spots where this could go would lock in this guy, which is actually not too bad. Pick up 2 of each carryable at bonks. I think this is worth it. I think this is probably worth it. Yeah. I think this is good. So it means we're locked in on that spell. Bonk by the eggplant, destroy and gain. Wow. 12,000. Where did this come from? It came from... I don't know where it came from. It just kind of happened. There's only one spot where it can go, and that's a touchy one. I don't know, man. I'm not sure. And oh, you can't draft this one normally. 12,000. I don't think this is worth it, actually. It pains me to say this, because that's very cool. And this, I guess, is like very rare. This has to be a Spelunky reference, by the way. This has to be a Spelunky reference. It looks like the Spelunky final boss, the head, and there's the eggplant run in Spelunky. And eggplants are a very rare spawn that normally come from eggs. I'm guessing the disguise would work. Yeah. I wonder if there's like some kind of secret, some kind of like achievement maybe. That you get by completing this one, by destroying the megalith. Now, I think I'll have to skip it for now. There's just no space, and I have no way to make space for it. Pains me to say it. So the last one's just a bonus. The more eggs or not eggs, coins we can put in there, for the better. Eggs that go in the pig to like charge it up, that kind of thing. Even though it doesn't earn quite as much, it's still nice. There's another one that procs. There we go. So 1 million in 7 drops. 1 million to top it all off. Can we do 1 million? 700,000 is nothing to sneeze at. We can have disguises. We did get some removals now. But we have so few of them. We have so few. Yeah, none of these I really give a shit about, honestly. So I think I will skip. The disguise is good. Beard hair in my mouth, yep. The disguise is good. Is there a place where I would want to remove it? I think not right now. But skip. And for reasons that I do not understand. Oh, these are perks. Things in the bottom row have a 2x multiplier. That wouldn't really help us. We don't have any interesting triggers. Ages, that's a good one. Gross Michael. That's tempting. That's tempting, but I think the problem there is that it would cause the reroll punishment to always proc. So, yes, Agers age twice as fast. I wish we could have gotten this way earlier, because we've invested very heavily into Agers. I think I will skip this one. And when we skip, we do get some benefit. This one is helpful for this guy. So I think what I need to do is kill this one, because the only thing that can get a multiplier with this compass is this guy, and he is guaranteed to be 0 forever. I cannot remove that as much as I would like to. Get rid of the compass and charge up this thing that does more damage. There's another citrine. There it is. There we go. Do we have the giveaways on Friday? We did. We did do some giveaways on Friday, and yeah, we gave away 5 keys for this game, which is pretty cool. I know it was Doo-Doo Dad, Halo, Aelith, can't remember who else won, but yeah, we had 5 keys for this game. Because yeah, if you're considering buying a Master Train, it does get my recommendation, and I suspect it's on some kind of sale right now. On the Steam Holiday sale. Oh boy. Oh boy. Everything happened all at once. Oh boy, it's all happening. It was a pretty generous first round. But at the rate we're going, it's not enough. It's not enough. 1 million's a very tall goal. That's kind of nice. Just a place to store shit. That would not be a bad idea. Things adjacent to this just get stored away. Not bad. I'd have to remove something. Oh wait, no, I wouldn't. What I think I might do is I might put it there. But then what would I would have to clear one more space to make it worth. Basically, yeah, look at that unfortunate spot for the skill shot. We're basically never hitting that again, unfortunately. I could put it here. We would need another empty space. And that, of course, does lock in the citrine, which is a little bit rough. Suppose I'll put it there for now. Right now. When it goes that fast like that, it's a bit much. Might out of the juice. Still pretty good. Still pretty good. 332. Up to 350. Not bad, not bad. I think I will skip this one. And we have another imprisoning, but I don't think the imprisoning helps us. And I don't think I want to burn our one reroll for it to help us. So that's locked in. We skip this one too. Which is helping the pig level up, which is nice. Oh, there's a bundle with this game and Dungeon Crawler? Damn, that's a sick 2-for-1. Well, maybe not 2-for-1, but 2 for discount. Because those are both very, very good games we've been playing a lot of lately, so both are highly recommended for sure. I don't know, this one has me nervous. I think we can do it. I think we can do it at the rate we're going, but it's a tall order. And as I like to say, you know, I struggle with things that are tall. Those are some big numbers. I mean, the numbers themselves were literally big. Like, the font for them was very large. I have no idea. Well, yeah, that was a really good one. That was really good. Maybe we can make it happen, baby. Do I want a 10% chance for gems? Identical chain consecutively bonked before that. That is hard to go for. I think I will skip. Citrine, yes. Oh, it moved here. Yet. Didn't expect that. Do I want to accept this as an inevitability? I mean, that's gonna move again. I'll accept that. That's fine, that's fine. It's at least charging up the piggy. That's a solid deal. That's a very solid deal. I'm 100% with you. Oh, no. Oh, man. Well, we're still not dead, but that sucks. Oh, this when we're this close. That's not what you want to have happen. Yeah, that was a speed run round. We call that the speed run round. We're just trying to go fast. Oh, fuck. Skip these. And I was even thinking too, like, all right, remember, right is right, left is left. Right click is right bumper, left click is left bumper. It's still, it just comes in so fast. Oh god, speaking of things coming in fast, oh dear god, everything's rainbows, everything's fucked. And you run out of clicks so quickly. So quickly and so quickly. Although at the rate we're going, I think we're in the clear. I think we are guaranteed to get this. I think I'd have to have 2 more rounds, just like that previous one, to get fucked here. I think I skipped this too. I need the... And we do have 1 removal left. I need this guy to move. Which is to say I need to hit the skill shot 1 more time. At least as I'm skipping, we are getting some benefit as the pig charges up. Even though he earns... It's technically a 12 multiplier. It's still quite good. Shit, I was hoping that would... Oh, I got the skill shot. Wow. Streamer luck. Wow. Very, very lucky run here. Or lucky round. Look at that. Wow. And I can't click anymore. But the streamer luck was really with me on that one. Wowzers. Consume them and spawn a meal trigger. Yeah, I've never seen the meals ever proc. First time and this is only an uncommon card. I've never seen this before. Or at least I have no memory of seeing it. So that's pretty extraordinary. I mean, I would love to play with this, but yeah, it's just been... We're so late into the game by this point. Now, why did these go away? I see there's 2 empty spots here. Oh, the closet ate them. Oh, I see what has happened. I see what has happened. When a trigger is placed there, when you kill a monster, it goes away and then another one is put in its place. So technically, these other ones were put in their spot, right? Okay. Well, the good news, I suppose, is that it does open up other things to go here. So, I mean, that is kind of nice, but yeah, not at all how I thought that was going to go. Everything else by this point is just, you know, for funsies. Because we're guaranteed to win it. I try to like lean more into things that have that rainbow trail. Yeah, I'm out of clicks. Unless I get the skill shot wherever it is. It's right there. Oh, I got it! Oh, ran out already. Still, up to 2 mil. Still going, still bouncing. It's a shame you can only hit the skill shot once, but it'd be kind of crazy if it was more than that. So there we go. Ballionaire board has been completed on Ballionaire difficulty. So the top earners, kind of surprising, kind of not surprising, was the Grapevine. That, of course, the Grapevines, rather. And that's, of course, through the whole run. So throughout the whole run, the Grapevines earned us almost $1.5 million. Tomatoes did really well as well. GG's, yes, GG's and well. The tomatoes did really well, too. The shop did well. We earned it, or we placed it fairly late in the game, and it was kind of a temporary thing that I eventually decided I would just keep around. But I remember being kind of eh on it. Of course, these things all got bonked a million times. I'm kind of surprised the teleport got bonked that many times, but there was 4 of them, so there was that. Our ending score at the very, very end was 2 million, but that was for that one 7-round burst. So I'm kind of, I kind of want to look at the details to see how this compares. Oh, actually, we see the total earned. So half, wow. So a little bit less than half of what we earned was from the Grapevines exclusively. And we started planting those fairly early into the run, and we spec'd a lot around food. And the Grapevine, I'm pretty sure, is considered food. I don't think it's considered plants. I don't think. So there we go. Good round. Good round. I want to go back to... if I go back to the profile, is there anything else I can see with that board? Oh, I can look at it in the lab. But, the numbers don't show anything here. Now, can you imagine playing this in, like, fast mode? That'd be crazy. This board in particular would be crazy. That's kind of cool. You can take a screenshot. Yeah, I wanted to see, like, maybe a little bit more detail, a more detailed view of the run. But yes, it was in pinball. It was in Ballionaire difficulty, so standard difficulty. Okay, so they are plants, not food. For some reason, I thought they were also food. But then I know they stack well with other growths, and we had lots of growers. The bar graph, yeah. The problem with the bar graph, because you can open it in the lab. You can open it in the lab, and if you have it in the lab, you can like fuck around. You can continue to play it. The only downside is that it doesn't consider previous aging operations. So, and you know, things move around like we saw earlier. Oh, I wish it would grab the closet would grab the roaming nihility. So it is just the board on its own, and the graph is just how this particular lab experience has performed, which makes sense. But yeah, it'd be nice to see the statistics, the detailed statistics for the completed run in like full printout view. That would be nice. That would be nice. Let's go back to title though. And here, I think I've got, I don't remember what it was. There was one more board type that I feel I should attempt. And I don't think it's the slot machine. I think it's one other one. Let me double check. Because there's a few other dare drop dares that I would like to work towards, but a bunch of them are out of rewards. So I'm trying to focus on things that give actual rewards. There's not a ton of them. So okay, so let's do the pyramid one on Ballionaire difficulty. Let's attempt that. So I think that could potentially earn a reward. If we become a Ballionaire on pyramid mode, then we could get something cool. So considering all that, what should our starting build be? I know pyramid's a little bit more boring. It's more of the standard Ballionaire experience. Like what's the word? Pachinko experience. The other boards, so we haven't messed with slot machine. Fishing looks fucking wild. Of course, it's reverse gravity. Pinballs that we just did. Danger wheel looks impossible. Danger wheel scares me. So what we have here, so time capsule. That's one where after 10 rounds you get 3 extra drafts. Tree, boomerang, and oh, I don't love inverth. Don't love that one. Silo, lake seed, lake. So that one is actually not bad if you want to spec very confidently into plants and water. Lots of coin spam. Coin spam is always great though. Let's be real. When is coin spam not great? I guess it's kind of not great in pinball mode because you have to burn your pinball slaps to keep everything else in the board. So there is a downside there, obviously. Yeah, Jogger interests me. I can't remember what Fanny Pack does. I could hover over and see what Fanny Pack does. I just can't quite remember. I know what Running Cap does. Running Cap is good. Parachute, I remember, goes upwards. Astronaut Helmet, I can't remember what that one does. We took this one last time. I think I want to take a different starting build. Eggs, gems, and dart trap. I can appreciate that. Jungle Hat, camera, battery. Maybe that wouldn't be a bad opportunity to build in towards like limited things that have limited charges. Oh, never mind. We started with warrior. We started with warrior, and we spec'd heavily into fighting shit. So we could start with this one. Captain's Hat is good. Ginger. What is Ginger? I think Ginger powers up the bottom row. So we would want at least some good things in the bottom row. Of course, the thing is, I know the Captain's Hat helps you like get kind of an extra bonus. Yeah, I'm gonna go back real quick. Oh, also, is the screen still okay? So I did a little bit of searching online. I think we literally do have everything unlocked, but I don't know how. I think there's ways to unlock stuff. I think there are ways to unlock stuff other than the unlock screen. I thought you could only unlock stuff through the unlock screen, but I think somehow along the way, we got everything unlocked by completing a run earlier. Not tonight, but like in a previous time we streamed this, and it wasn't like very clear to me. Because now we have all these unlock credits and nothing to do with them because the vending machine is empty. So I have lots of credits, but nothing to spend it on. So I wonder if that was a bug. Like I wonder if that was not intentional, or maybe it was. It's hard to say. But that was very odd to me. Anyway, so I want to look. There was a few things I wanted to look up. Fanny Pack is one thing. Those are curses, of course. It's a Fanny Pack. Costs some money to be earned. It gets hold on. When a ball causes money to be earned, it has a 0.1 per area. Oh, that's a perk. Oh, okay. When it's carrying something. Okay, that makes more sense. When it's carrying something, it earns more. So there was that, and then what else? What else was there that I was unsure about? I can't quite remember. There's a few others where I was like, what's that one do? I know about all those. Astronaut Helmet. I do want to know what Astronaut Helmet is. Ginger, I think it just makes the bottom row earn twice as much. Jungle Hat. So Jungle Hat and Astronaut's Helmet. What do those things do? The lab. Astronaut's hat. Helmet, and let's see, where is it? Oh, here's this guy. Here's the Jungle Hat. So if you wear the Jungle Hat, the ball can't be destroyed by a trigger, but it has a 5-second cooldown. Right, that makes sense. There's that. Then where's the Astronaut Helmet? This guy. Exits the top of the screen. For each carryable. That could be cool. Beat this for each carryable it's carrying. That could be cool. You have a lot of carryables, and you're going up towards space. Huh. It's very specific. Very specific, but it could be done potentially. So pyramid. Maybe I should try this one. Maybe I should try this one and try plants again. Plants did me dirty last time, but maybe plants will come in clutch this time. I'm thinking either that one, like if there's another build I wanted to try, or that I want to theme around. And that one's interesting. I just don't know if I'm quite sold on the idea of like sort of encouraging things to go upwards out of out of the board. Because that's what parachute would work towards. And there's a few others. The inverth perk would help with that. Yeah, the problem with Ginger is that it kind of encouraged us to put money earners on the bottom. And I'm not... I mean, it's possible, obviously, but I just don't quite know if I'm sold on that. Yeah, I don't know. That seems a little counterintuitive to me. Gem mine. This one interests me as well. I do like the camera. I do like the camera. Let's try the plants one. Let's try the plants one, and maybe it'll be good. Maybe it'll be a good one for us. It's like, maybe it was like my issue when I tried plants earlier is that I didn't have like an understanding of some of the cards correctly, some of the triggers rather. And maybe there was a bit of not the best luck with our drafts. The plants one's pretty hard. As it like I felt like I just wasn't quite getting it the first time, but maybe that's just on me. Place the burden of avarice. Feed it 25 balls by the last drop or lose all of your money. So by the end of the game, if we don't feed it 25 balls, oof. They have to put this somewhere. Lose all your money when holding 25 balls. It destroys itself. Oh, man. Oh, man. That's painful. Man. That would be not bad with what we had earlier. But 25 balls have to go away forever. So 25 balls have to never go beyond this square. Or else the board is a guaranteed loss. That's rough. And when you clear 25 balls or more, then you're in the clear. Now, the good news is, you know, we have 7 ball drops and we have 7 rounds. Or, I'm sorry, 7 ball drops, and 9, yeah, total of 9 rounds. So the math would work out where like that you know, it's doable, but very painful. Man, I don't know. Can I reroll? Can I reroll? Maybe I shouldn't even attempt the plant one. Maybe this is a bad idea. Maybe the plant one's a bad idea. Maybe I should just like accept the fact that I suck ass with plants. Let's try the sailor one. That's the one I kind of kept coming back to. Ages gain. Okay, so that's a familiar sight. So we won't be specking in towards aging for this one probably. Or if we do, we have to acknowledge that it's going to be a little bit rough. Hits the bottom of the screen, bounce it upwards. That's a pretty good one, and that's one we want to happen that we want to have pretty often. I don't know if I want it at the top necessarily, but that's pretty darn good. So I'll put it near the top. Anchor goes to the bottom. There we go. And it did not hit. No surprise there. So carryables, I think, could still be good. Carryables could still be good. So let's go for some maters. I'm thinking probably off to the side, maybe. Very good. Might be a quick run. Teleport is not a bad idea. So we'll put a teleporter here. We'll eventually want to put some up at the top as well. Doing a good job of dodging any significant money earners, which is great. Mushroom wouldn't be bad. Do I want to bounce up into the tomato? Sure. Have this bounce up into what will eventually be like food land. Sounds good. Very good. Speed run. All right. Balloon. Oh wait, but we didn't take yeah, that was the. Hold on. Wait, which one did we take? Yeah, it's ginger. Yeah, okay, it was those 3. So we don't have the bonus that says. That says that we get like a bonus for things that go off screen. But it still might not be a horrible idea. I mean, if it's going this far down, we might as well have another chance, maybe. So sure, we'll put it there. All right. So now we earned something. There we go. We hit the required amount. So now we can do some other stuff. This is a shy fella. Helps if there's plants nearby. There's 100, has a 2 times multiplier for adjacent plant. I don't know, man. Hammocks in plants, I'm just not sure I'm sold on that. Water spawn, like temporary water spawners, not a bad idea. The spells were pretty impressive. Spells were like doing really well. The idea of having a spell generator is not a bad idea. So we'd have to kind of build into it. I mean, ideally we would have a jump rope nearby. So escape hammock. Yeah, we could re-roll, but I don't know. Wyvern's been good to us. Yeah, oh yeah, Elgas likes the Wyvern. Yeah, Wyvern's been really good to us. So I'll say we'll just plan for a. Now let's see. Is this a mover? It's a spawner, not a mover. That's a mover. So I'm thinking if I plan for a jump rope being, maybe like here, or maybe here. I want the Wyvern to get a lot of action. Wyvern and Blight, yeah. Yeah, it's pretty disgusting. I'll put her here, and I'll put a jump rope right there at the first opportunity. It's got a little bit of captain in him. So, of course, we've already got the point amount. This is just a bonus. Bomb Goblin, I mean, sure. I was just saying how I try really hard not to just do the same thing every time, but man, it's hard not to just lean into my old habits. Old habits die hard. There was, yeah, the Maul did the thing where it attacked adjacent units, which is nice. If we space them out, because that's the thing, if I put this one here, we will not be able to put a jump rope here. So I could put this one on this side. So they're on either side, and then the idea, at least, or I could put him here. I could put him here. If I put him here, then he's in a safe spot. I want him to be in a spot where, when he pops, the balls fly out in lots of cool different directions. And can potentially tickle more things. Put it there. That's a pretty hot real estate. That's pretty prime real estate, so I might change my mind on that, but for now, that's where it is. The balloon getting the captain's hat is a bit of a waste, obviously. 5,000 is the next goal. Bumpers. So, is there anything that I do not... Like a path I do not want things to go down? This one's fine, I suppose. Or is there a direction where I would want the ball to get nudged away? I definitely want the tomato to get hit. I'm tempted to like maybe right here with the idea that the ball is going down this way and it starts to like go on this trajectory. It's kind of going in that vector. If I put this here, it kind of nudges it back towards these things to maybe bring it back. It is a mover though, so if I put this here, that means, you know, we're limited on movers we can place here, but we're already limited on movers we can place here because of this guy. So I suppose that's fine. 5 deposits for the holders. When something is destroyed, give a random stackable A+1 stack. I think that's pretty good, because we are going to be doing carryables. The tomato. There are lots of cool directions. There are cool directions in lots of that go to lots of different strange and weird places. It's a beautiful and strange thing. Some more tomatoes, and sure enough, like Ogaus said, this is a plant. So good for adjacent grapevines. I mean, the grapevines did great for us last time. The downside, though, is that that aging things are rough this time. They're not impossible. They're not impossible. It's not like guaranteed bad, but it is gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough. Yeah, so probably doesn't matter too much. I'll go for this one. Tomatoes get stacked around together. We're getting close to the maximum, or not to the maximum, to the required amount. We could get another balloon if we wanted to. We could re-roll. Yeah, I'm trying to think about instances like this where we want things to, like, if it's going out, we might as well give another chance. go the opposite direction. We could have 2 balloons. And I guess if nothing else, if I put like a couple balloons here, we can maybe spec towards that expectation of more things could react positively to something hitting it from underneath. The only problem is though is that it will continue to rise up. But it's a second chance. If it's got down to that point, it's already most likely going off the edge, so it's like a second chance of doing something before it goes out. There we go. Another chance. There we go. Oh, that's nice too. We get both that kind of bump into each other. A little bit extra action. Nice, nice, nice. Probably another mushroom. Probably another mushroom, and I'm tempted to put it here. I'm surprised I'm allowed to put this here because this is a mover, and this is technically a mover. I'm surprised that I'm allowed to put that there. But I guess the idea behind it is that it is not the same class of mover, I guess. I thought it was like a hard fast rule that movers can't be adjacent ever, ever, ever. But this is one such case where that's not quite the case. So yeah, if nothing else, it's another opportunity to like get up into here. And the idea is once we have an opportunity, I'm going to put a jump rope. Oh shit, right. If I put a jump rope there. All right, so that would not fly. I could put it here though. Because I will not be putting a jump rope here. That one's still safe. That one's still safe. Let's go there. I wanted the same thing. Well, I was thinking about making a similar joke. Can there be movers and shakers? I'm glad about that spot there. The only downside is that it means this is going to be kind of wasted space. Although, of course, there are shy things we can put somewhere. So that's not really wasted, really. We have no holders, caterpillar. I'm not so sure I'm convinced that caterpillars are any good. How do you ensure safely that a spot is safe for 5 rounds and does not get and is still bonked on the 6th round or on a future round? I'm not so sure I'm convinced. So I say reroll. For the pinball fella. Yeah, whistle is similarly kind of scary. Now, whistles can be nice. Where it's like you can kind of put it behind a bumper like that. So we could maybe put like a whistle here. Or a whistle here and like put a bumper right there. I can maybe see that. But we would need a bumper there, obviously. Of course, here's the first one. The first of those things. So we could put a bumper here. Or actually, well, yeah. Ideally there. Is there anything bad about that? Not necessarily. It's investing a lot into the tomatoes, which is not inherently bad. It's only a 2 times multiplier is the thing. Only a 2 times multiplier. But I mean, you know what? That can make some difference, I would say. Let's go for it. And so the next opportunity, we'll put a bumper there or some other kind of blocking apparatus. Good speed run. Hungry mouth. Consumes the food for each... Consumes the food. Doesn't consume the ball, but consumes the food. Sure. Do I want to get it bounced up? Sure, that sounds cool. Oh, we almost had an opportunity to see it in action. Might re-roll. Fire. When you bonk and move or what? Oh, never mind. Yeah. Gosh darn it. I can't quit. I wish I could quit you, coin builds. I wish I could quit you, but I can't. I can't do it, man. I can't do it. Yeah. We have a mover here, a mover here. Yeah. These are not movers. This is a vehicle. No, it's a spawner. Not a vehicle. It's a spawner. So probably this side. Thinking either here or here. Put it there for now. Might end up changing my... Might end up deleting it, but for now... Them's where it is. Just slowly chipping away at those 2 guys. Another balloon. I worry about maybe going too hard on the balloons. Spawn water balls every 5 seconds. Eventually gain rerolls with a well. Good reroll. I want more... I mean, this balloon fetish that we're amassing to the side. I mean, it's not bad. Maybe I'd be tempted to put one over on this side instead. The problem with putting it to the side, I mean, the nice thing about the balloon on this side is that sometimes you can get a chain reaction where you hit this one in a certain angle and it goes bump, bump, and they all kind of chain together. And that is actually, I think that's kind of cool. And the way I keep looking at the balloons is that they are it's an instance where this ball is going out anyway. You might as well have it do something else before it leaves. So I try not to look at it as a waste. I just don't know how accurate that is. Also, we haven't seen another gate yet, another teleporter. Yeah. Thinking about this rationally, I think, yeah, it's probably it makes more sense to line them up. This one by itself, if it goes up, it might hit a few of these things, but these are things that aren't going to earn you as much. Put it here. You remove something, adjacent triggers of where you removed it get a little bit juiced up. Redropped or spawn ball appears carrying an ingredient. Oh, an ingredient, which would mean stuff like this. That's really good. I think, since we are very much working towards a food carryable ingredient build. Yo, what's up, Delilah? Into the money, but not the balloons. It's weird because the name Ballionaire, for a lot of us, it makes us think balloons, but I think the idea is that it's about balls. It's about balls and not balloons. Because we're dropping pachinko balls. Wow. It's more pronounced with this mode because this is the standard pachinko board. They call it pyramid, but it's basically pachinko roguelike. But there's a pinball mode, there's a slot machine mode, there's a spinning wheel Doom mode. So it's a bunch of things that are not explicitly pachinko, but right now this one is more on the nose pachinko. A pachinko roguelike. The respawn. Here come the balloons. We only got the one. Oh, see, look at that. That's doing some numbers. Oh shit, that's doing numbers. So we should be good for this round at the rate we're going. Bonks from below earns 200, but yeah, the aging is disappointing. The sad drama mask. I'm just still not convinced about the sad drama mask. I mean, I guess in all fairness, they have to be placed. That's the problem. They have to be placed adjacent to each other. That's where I keep getting tripped up on the sad and happy drama masks. The idea of this space, we want something cool, so let's put it in a hot spot, and this space is something bad. Let's put it shooed away for nary anyone to ever see. I like the idea of that, but the fact that they have to be adjacent to each other is rough. It's rough, and they're permanent. You can never move them. So once you place them, they are set forever. It is past bedtime, says Dutson. Yeah, I feel that, Dutson. I myself have to get up at like kind of early tomorrow, so I can't go crazy. I can only go medium crazy with staying up late tonight. But I appreciate you hanging out, Dutson. Appreciate you hanging out and chilling with us, and sharing your satisfactory experiences and experiments with us. Now, the one thing I will say about the sad drama mask is that I'm ultimately specking towards putting some, let's see, we have this bumper here to encourage the ball to like hit these areas, and I'm eventually going to put a bumper here to discourage the ball from hitting the whistle. So what I could do is maybe put the sad one here, maybe put the sad one there, and then put the happy one. With the happy master's ball in 3,000. Put the happy one here, maybe. The idea, if the happy one is here, it'll bonk off that guy, hit the mushroom, and like do other things. That's probably the best I can hope for. I think it's the best I can hope for. Guess I should try it. I mean, we keep seeing it. We keep seeing it, and I keep being like, man, I just don't know. So this might be the time to try it. The downside, though, is that it's a very... oh, well, that one is... Okay, you can... Oh, ain't that some shit? You can remove the happy drama mask. It's a sad one that's permanent. So that's the problem. It is a commitment. And that's the part that's scary. You know, your boy very enthusiastically married his wife. I am not... I do not have a fear of commitment. But in this game, I do. But that thing scares me. Piggy bonk. Do I have coin generators? Let's see. When you bonk a mover while carrying a wallet, spawn a coin ball. Potentially. Now, all the movers are down here. So I'm not sure it's... Like... I'm not sure this is a great idea, but I guess the nice thing is, like... This is a mover... Would it spawn the mover? Or I'm sorry, would it spawn the coin ball? That's what I'm wondering. Spawn a coin ball. The first time you bonk a mover while carrying the wallet, spawn a coin ball. Now, we are eventually going to put a jump rope here. A jump rope's going to go right here so I can fucking obliterate this guy. So that's probably the key. So we should put it right there then. So we grab that fella, it hits here, and it bumps up. And that's, of course, going to be a mover. And while it's bumping, yeah, we're going to be slowly spawning coins for the bonk. For the piggy bonk. So I did get the sad one. Oh, no, and oh, I forgot about that. Oh, shit, I forgot about that. You can only wear one hat at a time. So I guess if nothing else, what I probably could have done... Oh, I never thought about that. I probably could have just put it in a configuration where the happy mask, is just in the order first. So you grab the happy mask and just go past the sad one and don't give a fuck. Huh. I hadn't thought about that. I mean, there's always the chance that it could still get got. But yeah, we have this line of things we don't want to fuck with. So we'll definitely put another bumper there at the next opportunity. Cheese. It's an ager, but a carrier. And the fact that it's a carrier, like, you know, procs well with these other things. Carryable ingredient. We definitely want more ingredients. So it doesn't quite matter as much where this one goes, I would argue. We want to keep the tomatoes close together, but this is one that's not as pertinent, I would argue. So put her down here. So yes, it ages at a less desirable rate. That's fine. The coin got fucking launched the other way. I could re-roll. How long have I been married? Actually, it'll be our 2-year anniversary in January. January 27th will be our 2-year anniversary. So, in fact, we got married, we got married in Hawaii. And we keep talking about maybe going back. And we were thinking about maybe going back this year. But, we already have a big trip planned in July. So probably not this year, but maybe next year. Maybe next year we might go back to Hawaii. Just because it's been a while since we've been, not since we were married, but yeah, 2 years. 2 years. And it's awesome. It's actually really nice. I've got a lot of, we have a lot of like fun things planned for like the holidays for just the two of us to do. Since I've got some time off work, and we'll just be chilling here. Not gonna be doing, we'll be doing some family stuff, but nothing too extravagant. It'll be a nice couple of days here, just kind of chilling here at home with the wifey. I'm thinking about the brick. Spawn from below, or piggy bank shenanigans. And to that degree, or to that end, I don't know, man. Maybe I should just get rid of the bomb goblin, or find another place for him eventually. As we got this piggy bank here, I'm leaving the space open for a jump rope, specifically a jump rope. It's got to be a jump rope. Because I like when this guy goes. I like when this guy pops and creates a bunch of fireballs and rock balls. That's cool. But it's probably like, this is probably one of those where it's like, it's such a guaranteed slam dunk having any kind of situation where you have a coin bonk, or piggy bonk rather, and a jump rope and a coin block. Like that triple threat right there is just such a crowd pleaser. It's such like a guaranteed way to have a good time. So once that jump rope happens, it's Jover. It's Jover for these nerds. It just hasn't happened yet. We could do another wyvern. Which is not a bad idea. These spots are still open too. We've been working on that guy. Consider that if there's a jump rope here, that means no jump ropes can be around it. If there's a jump rope here, no jump ropes can be around that either. So if I'm doing another wyvern, phrasing, I would probably put it here, which is admittedly not the best place for it. And I'm maybe wondering if 2 wyverns is a good idea. Maybe just 1 is enough. Because there will be fewer balls coming to hit this space, basically. Well, that being said, I could have, what would I have over here? I could have a bumper to kind of discourage balls from going past this spot. I could put a bumper. Well, no, I couldn't. I couldn't put a bumper there. That's a good point. Once we get the blight spell, that's a fair point. The blight spell does kind of spell doom for these nerds. So yeah, if nothing else is out, I want to leave that open. I guess there's nothing wrong with just putting this one here too. If nothing else, when the jump rope here is like going brum, 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 it could then just kind of like lean back this way or lean this way, but yeah, might as well. Like Ogauso said, that's more of the kind of thing that is particularly pertinent for the late game. Like, it's nice right now, but it'll become very nice pretty darn soon. Sword is good. I'm kind of glad I kept that space open. Sword is good for this situation here. Double damage. Not even double, triple damage. That balloon going. Respawn. Captain's hat comes out again, too. There we go. A little bit of extra action for everybody. A little something, something. Balloon. What you got, Balloon? Not much, but still. 36,000. Not bad for the second tribute. Not bad. Oh, wait. What was the... When a ball would spawn, it has 50% chance of turning into a rock ball. I guess the idea there is that, yeah, there's a chance that we'll have fewer coin situations. And fewer, like, water ball and fireball. So, yeah, it's not gonna, like, make it useless, but it'll be less useful, potentially. Which I think I'm okay with. And look at that, all these are spawners. I think I should re-roll. Another brick. Camera? I do like the camera. Is it carryable? Wait, is it carryable? Oh, okay. I know last time I put the camera at the top. And I'm wondering if that was a wise idea. I mean, might as well. If I put it here, I feel like it makes sense to put it somewhere nearby. I guess you put it above something you want more of. So if I put it here, we're more likely to get more of the wyverns. Or really, it's what we get more of any of these things. Really, it's kind of open season. Whereas if I put it over here, it's more likely to get more of the captain's hat, more of the eventually a bumper, more of the wallet, that kind of thing. Tomatoes. That's a pretty sexy spot, the one up top. I like putting a rainbow up there, maybe. And it doesn't have to be above things. I mean, it's probably nice to be above things. After the most photographed thing, but it cannot be unique things. That is not unique. Not unique. What's unique? This probably is. Yeah, that's the. All right, that makes sense. That makes sense. That's unique. That is oddly enough. Now, oh, but it has to be adjacent. Okay, never mind. I was gonna say you could. What if I get another happy mask? Nah. If you place it, you. Yeah, never mind, never mind. I thought it was cooking for a second there. I can either re-roll or take the camera. You know what? Let's go for the camera. I'll put it up top. I can always remove it if I hate it, but I don't think I will. An extra ball, next drop. That's not bad. That's like a consolation prize. And I haven't done anything with charges. That's the one thing I feel like I haven't attempted to like study and understand in this game is like limited and chargeable items and triggers. I'm sure there's probably a lot of depth there, and I keep looking at it and going, I don't see the benefit right now. And that's one of those where I think you have to build towards it, and it probably comes into fruition more into the mid game. Like when I look at things that involve like limited charges and running out of charges, I go, well then what happens? Like how do you get more? And that's like that you have to spec towards that. And that's a level of putting faith in item generation that I and boon generation that I do not have. But I think I should give it an honest shot. I should give it like a real college shake. College try. College shake. College try. Get the guy. I was hoping to get him as well. Hammock, seedling, and cave. Oh, speaking of things that broke my heart last time. So when bonked gives you 200, 2 times multiplier for every other cave consecutively bonked. So you could do like a line of caves. You do a line of caves, which is kind of cool. We have a lot of rerolls, and I really want some jump ropes to start happening. So if you had like a consistent line of caves, that's great. I don't know. Let's reroll. Still no jump ropes. Reach. Carryable, this ball picks up while riding. That's actually pretty good. That's pretty good. I think we'll put that right here. So grab some tomatoes. The maters. Magic school bus. Does it come back? It did not come back. Getting 2 more ingredients. Hey, that'll be our first time potentially for that to happen. Consume them and spawn an adjacent meal trigger. We've never seen the meal triggers. But we potentially could be about to. I'll put that right there. I was hoping that would be the time. Oh, wait, maybe? Come on! Oh, come on, what a tease, what a tease. We still did pretty good, though. Running cap is good. Running cap is quite good. Are there cooldowns that I definitely want to see happen more often? You can only wear one hat at a time. So if I put it here, then the captain's hat is less likely. Next 3 cooldowns get skipped. Anything that has like a brutal cooldown. Wyvern's a 30-second one. That's actually that's significant. That is significant. So if you could chain several attacks together, that and the sword would be sick. That would be sick. That is a cooldown too. Yeah. Lots of decent options. Yeah, all that if we do not have the captain's hat. Which, in all fairness, yeah, if you're out of respawns, you will drop the captain's hat anyway. So, or we could just do bread. Bread is hard to get excited about, but it is there. That's gonna be, it has to be a bumper. Like I'm setting my mind on that one. Yeah, fuck, we'll put it there. Oof. Oh, we already have a hat. Right, we already have a hat, so we're good. Good round. Good round. Magic Castle. I do like spells. 5% chance, yeah. Destroys it. Respawn it randomly. I don't know. That could get weird. I think I'll reroll. I don't love that aspect. Still not the goddamn jump rope. Are you kidding me? Goddamn. Gonna reroll again. I'm getting impatient. I want to burn another reroll. I think I'm done with balloons. I mean, not bad. It's just hard to get excited about it. Lake isn't bad. Torch. I'm getting impatient. Packing tape is actually kind of helpful. I've referenced earlier the idea of moving things. Put it over there for now. That would allow us to move things if we wanted to. A single goddamn jump rope. Are you kidding me? Are you gosh darn kidding me? A single goddamn jump rope. It's common, right? It's common, probably. Jesus, Christmas. Jesus, Jiminy Christmas. All earns 2x. Same kind of thing there. We could put maybe a broom at the end or a broom over here. If I put it over here... That could be kind of interesting. Yeah, that could be interesting. If we put the broom here, it's, I think, guaranteed to hit the Happy Drama Mask. It'll go with that trajectory. So that could be kind of nice. Yeah. Sure, let's go for it. And I can always move it if need be. I can always move it. That's a constant theme. Alright, good. Oh, I think the rocks. I think we just saw that. The rocks cannot have their gravity inverted. So it spawned as a balloon, kind of, but it turned into a rock and just went... Meh. So the balloons now have basically a 50% chance to be useless. Reroll. Oh, okay, we do need a bumper. Retirement fund wouldn't be bad. Would not be bad. So a bumper goes here. There was another spot where I was thinking maybe. There's another decent spot where I was kind of thinking maybe, but yeah, that's a good one. Very helpful. Very, very helpful. Really happy about that. Good money earner too. Really good money earner. Once we get those jump ropes though, things are gonna pop the fuck off. Once these guys got too, we're gonna pop the fuck off. Cactus, nah. Caterpillar, yeah. Minecart, maybe. Minecart, maybe. It's hard to get excited about minecart. More holder deposits. I feel like I haven't really seen minecart do a whole lot for me. But you know, I guess if there was ever a time for it, it would be like right here. Right one of these two spots. So, and you know what? Actually, a holder. This is a holder. No, it's a. Oh, well, we don't. No, this. It's just okay. Okay, it's not a holder. I get it now. Yeah, it. Nor is it a spawner. It's just there or. So, put it there. Ooh, eject button. That's a good one. Now it's not so good right now. Random stackable. That could be really good once we start cranking out those wyverns. And we get the gems and shit. Smokestack could be really good. Oh man, I love eject button though. Once per ball, limited to as many balls you have rerolls. It's pretty cool. Man, that could get really powerful. It could get really powerful. Whereas this is always great. And it's rare, so we're probably not going to see it again in the rotation. We could see this one again. Yeah. Now, to be clear, when it's destroyed... when you defeat an attackable, are they destroyed, quote-unquote? Because it just pops back up. It seems like it gets replaced. Because we saw that with the closet last time. If there was a closet right here, when this guy gets got, the next one does get automatically stored in the closet. So the answer might be yes. But I don't think I can assume that. You think it would? You think it would proc that when you defeat a monster card, a monster trigger, they're considered destroyed, even though they respawn immediately? Now that would also work for removals. Obviously. So, that's potentially pretty cool. It's a tempting one. It's tempting. It's an investment for the future where, like I said, this one's always good. Bounce upwards. I'm trying to think how... We had this previously, and it was pretty lucrative for us. It was pretty good. I don't remember how good it was. Like, I don't remember how much the balls bounced upwards. I'll grab it. Wow. I'll grab it for now. Another pinball, because we bonked it a bunch. Sure. I shouldn't put it here. Because we want a bouncy ball. Oh, wait, well, no. Well, yes. Yeah, we definitely want a jump rope there. Yeah. I should put this here then. Is that way I could still put a jump rope here? I saw, yeah, if I put this here, that ruins this guy. Oh, or do I want it here? No, because I want a jump rope there as well. So I should put it here. That leaves that open. Yeah. Alright. It is done. Got that guy. That's our first wyvern kill. Get the second one. Hey, we got two. 2 for 1, baby. A coin. Our first coin deposit. Beautiful. Beautiful. All right. Another wallet. So this is... 1 point coin. Hold the ball. That one's tempting. Adjacent triggers get more. Get more of the juice. Temptation to put that there, but I don't know. Investment bunk. Holds it and it like and per coin ball held. I don't know. I think that's. I don't know if that's enough. I don't know if that's like enough for me. I might re-roll. I could see maybe putting it there. There's something for holders specifically. Not necessarily. We're kind of in the mid game, so this is not like the worst time to get this. Yeah, if I put it anywhere, I'd probably put it here, so it's not completely body block the piggy. But it would mean fewer things towards the piggies, and we'd be charging up the we'd be charging up the tomatoes, and we would be charging up ultimately the jump rope. Yeah, fuck it. What's the worst that can happen? So there's imprisoning, fire trail, eggplant, or egg or eggplant. So rainbow trail, and this is when bonked. So we want that to be fairly nearby. Is there any reason why this shouldn't be here? I don't think so. We don't want it there, we don't want it there, we don't want it there. And then we get another one. There's the attackable one. All right. When bonked, it does damage to all things. So this is where this starts to proc. I don't suppose there's any oh wait, hold on. To all attackable, yeah, not just adjacent. Right, okay. So it means we need to keep this spot open. So we can still diddle both of these guys. Because those are both pretty important. I could put this like here, for instance. I like the idea of leaving this open for more tomato shenanigans. Or I could remove something up here. To be honest, I'm almost even tempted to remove the camera. Just because our board's filling up, and I don't know if I want a whole lot more. Give me a duplicate of something. The camera starts to kind of get a little bit... I don't want to say get in the way. Put it below the other spell. Put it right here. As you can imagine, I'm trying to think of a place where it gets hit a lot. I wanted to get hit a lot. Top spot is good, yeah. I wanted to get hit a lot. The only downside is that I would need another adjacent spot open to be able to slap it. Maybe the captain's hat? I don't know. I'm not sure what I would remove to allow us the stacks. Let's get a bomb goblin. A bomb goblin to go... like around this area. Same thing in the top spot, and then when it's time to like start stacking things, that's the downside of putting it in the top spot, is that a very delicious part of real estate is gonna not. We're gonna want to keep it open. But I do like the idea of constant damage to monsters. I think I see what you mean, though. Just put a bomb goblin somewhere. Put it under the other spell. The bomb goblin here. Oh, the bump. I see what you're saying. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, bomb goblin right there. I see what you're saying. Yeah. So let's go ahead and do... Camera. Get out of there. Light is right there. We could put the camera somewhere else. I mean... We already used a stack of this thing? Sure, I suppose. It'll burn a removal. I could put it there for now. What does the visor do? The visor allows you to skip cooldowns when you're wearing it. For the next 3 cooldowns, it skips. Which is not, like, amazing, but I think that's pretty good. I think that's pretty cool, so that's why I put it at the top. Now, granted, it kind of gets in the way of the captain's hat. That's the only downside. But you get the visor, you can like bounce into the tomatoes a couple times. You can get a couple nice hits on the wyverns. But it's not like a necessity. We've hit it. Actually, not that many times. Times 5. I guess it's a fairly recent placement. A little bit surprised it's that low. So yeah, out of all of them, that probably would be the one to go. I mean, the sword is nice too. 3 extra damage, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. And the captain side, I think, is just very, very worthwhile. So, how many times we hit the sword? I feel like that was a fairly recent placement. Sword, only 2 times. But that's a good point. It will start to lose its relevance. So that's a good point, too. That's probably what we would ultimately remove. So for the camera, then, do I still want to in-play, at least temporarily? I suppose it doesn't hurt to put it somewhere. The only thing it hurts is that it would cost a removal point to eventually get rid of it forever. So I'll put it there for now. But that's a temporary location for it. To be honest, the first jump rope will probably go here, so we can start getting those coins going. But yeah, the next one will be right there for sure. All right. Good second round, honestly. Only the second round. We're doing pretty good. Pretty good. I think I'm gonna re-roll. Gonna re-roll again. Mushroom is still nice. I mean, I guess if nothing else, mushroom is a good, like, temporary situation here. Like, get 1 coin to happen. But I want more. But I want more mushrooms. Or I want more than mushrooms. I want jump rope. They're my favorite. Or I could put one here. That doesn't really matter too much. One of these 2 spots, temporarily. I'll put one here with the expectation that jump rope's coming in. Well... Oh, right. Oh, yes. That's right. I remember now. So, a jump rope's gonna go here, and then we'll get rid of the camera and put one there as well. So, to that end, I'll put it here. The rainbow, which is good money. Good money earned. Respawn. Nice. It keeps the rainbow trail. Very good. Kill another wyvern. It begins, man. It begins. The freaking snowballing. The snowballification begins. Retirement fund is fine, I suppose. Hopefully I won't need it. But it's an insurance situation. So let's grab it for now. So there's blight again. There we go, baby. There we go. We could go for rebirth, but yeah, I think we're like Elgaso predicted. Sword is lost its need. Now, but we could put it back, or we could put it somewhere else. Again, we have to recognize that these things are temporary. We do have removals. This is why we have them. I could just put it right back in that same spot, I suppose. But let's leave it open. We're still stabbing. Still stabifying. Pretty good. We got a couple more balls left. We're doing all right. Has Hungry Mouth procced at all for us? It has. It's our top earner. We'll all be dipped. We'll all be dipped. Disguise would not be bad. Disguise would not be bad. Let it also be... Oh, wait, well, yeah, there's no cooldown, but the cooldown just wouldn't really alter anything. This spot is... this... Wait. Yeah, that spot's gonna be something. That spot's gonna be something. I think this spot here... We were leaving that open for more tomatoes, but I think I'd probably get rid of the whistle. Or maybe the investment, like maybe something else, but for more adjacent tomato situations. Actually, I'm looking more at the tomatoes. It's gonna be adjacent. Yeah, I don't know. Is it worth having a field of tomatoes? Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. That starts to drop off pretty quickly. But the Hungry Mouths are good. Only downside is that it consumes all the food. And this doesn't happen as a result. So if I put all these Hungry Mouths in, the chef's pan is never going to happen. I don't think the chef's pan has happened. It has been hit, but... And we would know about the whole meal thing. Oh, man. Maybe that's... I could move it. Let's be above the Hungry... Yeah. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. And we have the ability to do that. We could just move it up. We can move it up and then put the mouth down below. Yeah. Yeah, this is our top earner, but I think that's the key. Needs an open spot. Spawns an adjacent meal trigger. I see what you mean. I guess I've never seen what a meal trigger is, so I don't know what to expect, but I see exactly what you mean. Yeah, so we would need to, at best, remove this, or at worst, just get rid of it entirely. And just go all in on Hungry Mouths. They're really good. Sounds like it's worth it. Sounds like it's worth it. That's a tricky one. We're not using it. Exactly. Exactly. It sounds like it would be best for me to make a choice or just reconfigure. So I could very easily get rid of this guy and move it up. I think that's exactly what I'm going to do. I think that's exactly what I'm going to do. So I'm going to move this. Okay, so I don't get to place it now. So move that up. I was wondering if so yeah, do I want 2 Hungry Mouths? This one's here. That one's already in a pretty good spot. Guess I could just put this one here. And maybe I'd even get rid of this one. I just don't know. I don't think 2 of them is necessary is kind of what I'm wondering. Yeah. Let's do that. Spell of Blight. Imprisonment is nice. I do also want to power that up, but I feel like that's more relevant. Have a empty spot for these puppies. Really good. Really good. Another bumper. I don't know if I really want bumpers. We're running out of rerolls. I suppose here doesn't hurt. I mean, this is just obviously dead space, so we might as well. Man, Blight has been very generous to us. Blight is popping off for sure. Need the Lich. I know it's a rare one. We've never really had a chance to play with Lich properly. I think I got it at the end of a previous run, but... Oh, there he goes. We got the Lich at the end of a previous run, but... It was like too late for it to be worthwhile. So I've yet to see him in action. I'm gonna reroll. Our first teleporter. This teleporter has just been chilling this whole time. Let's see. School bus has actually done pretty well for us. Wallet has... Now, the wallet on its own doesn't create money for us. So it's hard to gauge how often it has inadvertently given us money, but probably a decent bit. Yeah, no more packing tape, obviously, right. Yeah. Maybe I should just get rid of the teleporter. We have enough other... Well, we have a decent number of things to, like, pop us back to the top. What I could do is put the other teleporter here. And just kind of hope that it'll bounce into other nice things over on this side. It's not as generous as going up here. Putting it up here, that is. Could get rid of the captain's hat, but I think that still is more worthwhile. Yeah. Oh, the camera. Oh, no, the camera, that's a temporary location. Because that's eventually going to be a jump rope, and that's kind of a non-negotiable. Shopping cart. Pick 2 of each carryable. That's pretty cool. But this area is getting pretty congested. Kind of need that space to be open, at least for the time being. Yeah. We'll do the teleporter, and we'll just go right here, I think. It kind of means this bumper won't really... Well, of course, it has a 30-second cooldown, I think. So the bumper would still be useful. Alex said, huffing seriously on the copium. Good numbers. A lot of happy numbers in that one. we made that one. Got 100,000. Very nice. So 125 is the new goal. Got a few rerolls, but not many. When a treasure trigger is removed. We don't really have any treasure generators right now. And I've kind of so far held off from them. I know the cave trolls are the things that create treasures. So it's not impossible. I still can't. Oh, there's a cave troll right there. It still blows my mind we haven't found a single goddamn jump rope. And maybe this is like going to be my undoing. Is my unending hope and optimism towards getting one particular kind of thing to spawn, even if it's fairly common. I can't remember if the jump rope is common. I assume that it is. But maybe this is what happens when you really lean into, I need this one thing, or even a few of this one thing. It does not surprise me. It does not surprise me. Bow and arrow has been pretty cool to us in the past. Mushroom, of course, is great, but there's just no space for it. We could like... Oh, wait, no, I cannot put one here because that one's there. Bow and arrow would not be the worst thing ever. Maybe here? Here, and then... Well, it's a weird space because the bumper's going to prevent a lot of it. Maybe down here. Maybe here. And the shot is... Think about the shot is I still don't quite understand it. The target. Because... there was the one time where I really got to watch it in action, and it fired in a trajectory like this, where it would go, it would like fire up and pass through the target, which is weird to me because the description makes it sound like it'll do a direct line to the target. So if it's the former, where it goes, then it passes through things that we like, and it comes down through things that we like if I put it here. If I don't like that, if it does not do that, and if it fires a straight shot, then it's fine. And it could potentially hit the balloons, which is good. I do want to hit those balloons more often. So, put her there. Place an animal trigger. I'm guessing animals are fairly uncommon. Like, that's not an animal. Oh, that is an animal. Oh, okay. Oh, that's an animal. Oh, wow. Okay, so when you place one, you get a gem. That's kind of cool. Would have been nice to have gotten that earlier. Spawn a ghost ball. Doubter. Oh, or maybe it's Doter. I see it's going over the candle. There's the M4. You skip a draft. Load against deposit. Only have a few holders, but they're there. They're there. Yeah. I'm gonna say this one. Do you think this one's good? It is the rarest, and late game that is gonna be helpful. Wow. In fact, we might even already be approaching that point. Another wyvern. Oof. We need that spot to be open. This one might be a temporary one. Was I reserving this for anything? Not really. Didn't go anywhere. Oh, that's a good point. That's a good point. We're not really quite as concerned about where it can go. Extra places where it can get hit are nice, but the blight is going to be working on it, yeah. The blight is absolutely going to be working on it. So yeah, maybe I could put it down here. If nothing else, the balloons can diddle it. Speaking of blight. I was thinking maybe another one. Do I have a rebirth somewhere? I have the imprisoning. Rebirth wouldn't be a bad idea. Random ball back to its spawn. Here would be less great, I think. It's 30-second cooldown. That's not going to get hit very often. That shouldn't really get hit. That shouldn't really get hit either. Yeah. I suppose right here, it'll kind of be a little bit weird for the balloons. Although it's not the ball. The ball that touches it doesn't get teleported. It's one random ball. It's teleported. Back to the spawn. So... yeah. I'll put it there. Just 5 damage. 5 damage right out of the starting gate. Teleport. Fuck him up. Boing, boing, boing. Another respawn. Good damage. Look at that. That's just beautiful. Oh, baby. Look at that. That is stupid. The good kind of stupid, but stupid no less. We're gonna need more where that came from, though. Need more where that came from. One reroll. Fruits fireball. Come on, jump rope. Come on, jump rope. Fuck. 3 standard trigger drafts. I mean, I suppose if nothing else, maybe this one will give me a jump rope. Maybe this one will do something for me. Again, this might be a cautionary tale of here's what happens if you hedge your bets on one particular thing spawning. That is a... Perhaps it's a fool's errand. Perhaps it's a cautionary tale. Don't be like old man Super Hobbit who put all of his pachinko eggs into the jump rope basket. Oh. We want more plates for that one. Might skip. Now, we do have an interest, or a reason to skip. We do have, like, an invested interest where skipping is not like Sag. Not horrible. We do have removals. For the number of plate stacks. That one could get interesting. We'd probably want to remove a mouth. Mouths are the most, you know, the most lucrative so far. Yeah, my gut tells me we should probably remove a mouth. I'm kind of curious, how much has the cheese done for us? Especially after the mouths. Hasn't been hit that many times, honestly, is the thing. Even with the bumper there, which is a little bit surprising. You would think it would have been hit more often. Was it 7? 7 times being hit? It wasn't a super early placement, but it wasn't a crazy late one either. I'm thinking I remove this mouth and also remove the cheese and put a plate there. With kind of the expectations that the tomatoes are more likely to proc into, although of course with the chef's pan there, which has not procced yet, which is a little bit surprising to me. Been hit 11 times. That's really surprising that, yeah, it has not been hit in that trajectory yet. Adjacent meal trigger. Yeah. Maybe it's just unlucky, or maybe there's something else I could be doing for this. I could see myself putting something like another food thing in place of the whistle. But yeah, that's not really gonna get hit very much. In fact, if I've done my job right, the whistle should be 7. So yeah, I mean, of course, it probably hasn't been hit recently. I mean, it'd be cool if I could zoom in and say, or query, when was the last time this thing has been hit, like a detailed view. I'm a little bit curious about the plate. So let's leave this mouth. Or no, sorry, no, let's leave this one. Of course, this one is this one's placement is kind of cool. I don't know, maybe the plate's just not worth it. I like the idea of it. The problem is that it's, I mean, the nice thing is that it's stackable. The problem is that it's rare. We're probably not gonna ever see it again, honestly. So yeah, maybe this just ain't it. Maybe if you get it really early on, plate's kind of nice. The first time we ever saw it ever was the last run. So let's just skip. Rebirth and Imprisoning. I think I might go for it. Well, hold on. Imprisoning gives a random ball of rainbow trail based on the number of stacks. Where's that one? Yeah, let's enhance for Imprisoning or Respawnification. Teleports a ball back to its spawn. It doesn't respawn a ball. It just causes a ball that's in play to respawn. That's an easy one. That one instantly gets fucking got. Love to see it. Got an achievement for cooking my first meal card. There it is. Very nice, very nice. So I'm kind of curious. Gain 6 charges, use 1 charge, carry a slice. It eventually gets destroyed. That makes me wonder then, yeah, if I should maybe kill a mouth. Which is a strange thing to say, but an accurate thing to say. But I'm glad I kept it open, because that's probably where the plate was going to go. So I think that's exactly what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to kill this mouth. Well, again, this one's the one that can be bounced up. Yeah, kill that mouth. Leave more room for more snackies. That is adjacent to that guy. Oh, our first jump rope. Oh my god. Oh my god. I almost didn't even notice it. I was like in food mode. So the jump ropes are they going to go here or where the camera is? Man, I think by this point we don't even need jump ropes there. I'm going to encourage jump rope here specifically to get those coins to pop off. Be a little bit sad because that mushroom has been nice to us, but the jump rope will be better for us. And there's imprisoming. There we go. Black Magics, what's up, buddy? There you go, there you go. wait, you mean that's a problem? No, that's a good thing. Black Magic's is like, oh god, I can't escape. Every time I try to go out, they pull me back in. I appreciate you popping in, bud. It's good to see you. Although I'm sorry to hear about, yeah, like, if your sleep schedule's been a little bit weird for you. Yo, that thing got slapped. Your sleep schedule's been a little bit weird. Hopefully insomnia has been mean to you. I know the insomnia has been frustrating in the past. When an adjacent trigger would cool down, consume 1 charge to skip the cooldown. It's kind of cool. That's obviously good for charges. No rerolls here. We could do yet another balloon. How many times have balloons been diddled? We've diddled 33 balloons. We've diddled 33 balloons. If I do my job right, this one won't ever get hit. Pretty much ever. So I think I skip. Skip. And we get Rebirth and Blight. Blight, absolutely. We're almost... if we can get this to a times 25, it's just going to be an instant kill for the Wyverns every time. Just 2 spells every damn time. We got that very early on, and that was very generous. That being said, that these two, when it's time, if we find something really juicy, these two will be the first to go, I think. Because I think their usefulness is waning. And speaking of which, maybe that's an opportunity to put like castles and treasure chests around here. The downside though is those treasure chests, those castles respawn in weird places, and that can really be a problem. I guess if you have packing tape, that kind of helps to get around it, but yeah, I'm not quite so convinced. Is there any place else where the bread could go to be worthwhile? The pizza's getting eaten. And probably not. Oh, we could skip. I could skip. I think the sword is still valuable. Yeah, but I think the camera has gone by the wayside. I think I might just kill the camera. Nah, never mind. No, let's just skip. I have to remind myself that there's still a benefit to skipping. That guy's got as well. Sword is useless, except no, it's not useless. It can still slap that guy from afar. Pose launch. All right, so just to be clear what's happening. When the bow and arrow gets launched, instead of doing what I first thought it would do, where it goes like and goes towards that target, or just fires directly to it, it's like going like this. It's going, it's like flying off this side. So yeah, I really can't understand what this is. What else is a bullseye? Maybe one of these is considered a bullseye or something like that. I don't understand like the trajectory of this thing. Because the description makes me think shoots an arrow ball at the furthest bullseye, which would be this guy. It's the only bullseye on the board. So I thought it would be like a direct shot. But we've seen in the past, it sometimes takes a weird arc, or in this case, it's just blasting off. Maybe what's happening is it's getting affected by the mushroom, and it's getting affected by the jump ropes. Maybe that's like altering the trajectory, because like the velocity gets affected by that kind of upwards momentum. Best I can think of. It's very bizarre. Anyway, we do have a compass when you reroll. I was rerolling a lot earlier. Things get more of a multiplier. Yeah, I mean, that's cool. It's cool. I could see myself maybe re-rolling later. And when that happens, the sword, the spot for the sword is a good one. There's Imprisoming. Right there. There's Blight. Right there. Almost 10 damage per turn. Guaranteed, which is hellacious. We did pass the goal, by the way. I wasn't really paying too much attention, but we did reach the goal amount. For that round, that is. Next one is 300,000. Any trigger adjacent to a spawner has a shitty multiplier. We've had that one before. We have a decent number of spawners, which is unfortunate. What's a spawner? This is a spawner. That's a spawn. That's a hell of a spawner. Yeah. So this one gets nullified a little bit. That's a carryable holder. What else? What else? What else? Maybe not a bajillion of them, but enough. These are spawners. Yeah, that sucks. Yeah, well, it doesn't suck that much though. Another chef pan. I think I'm gonna. I'll reroll. We definitely don't want doubles of any of these. I mean, Magic Castle maybe, but we're doing so good on spell generation. We don't need that to take up spaces. Another jump rope. Oh boy. Oh god. Oh boy. Oh god. Oh geez. Oh god. Crystal ball. Never seen this before. Extra choice in the standard trigger draft. Yeah, but jump ropes though. Sure enough, it is common. It's been common this whole fucking time. This whole fucking time, bro. But although by this point, do I need the jump rope? The thing that was helpful for the jump rope is less of an issue now. Less of an issue. I mean, it is nice. It is nice, but it's not like, oh my god, like it was previously. I mean, if nothing else, if I put it like here, oh, I can't put it there. Nor can I put it here. I'd have to remove something. The original plan was to put it where the camera is. And you know, honestly, that's not a horrible place for it. And the camera, I think, is the same kind of thing there. I think we're running out of reasons to seek a double, if anything, at this point. So if they're going to exit the top or bottom, they'll reverse their gravity once. Ah, man, without bonking anything. When is that ever going to happen? When is that ever going to happen? When you place animal trigger, gain a trigger draft. You know what? That might proc when one of these guys get got. I just thought about that. When you... Well, I'm not placing it, not manually, but the animal trigger is getting placed by some definition. So that actually might proc whenever these guys die and get respawned. Let's see if that's exactly how that goes, because if so, that actually is quite powerful. Another wyvern. Sure, bro, sure, fuck it. There's no rules. I mean, it's all made up. Everything's made up and the points don't matter, bro. It's nice if it, like, could maybe get hit on a spot, so I'll say like, yeah, sure, it could get hit here, but it's unlikely. We're not doing anything with aging this time. Agers. Because we were informed ahead of time that agers are going to be painful here. Wait, how do we get a treasure, for that matter? What generated a treasure? These guys generate spells. What generated a treasure? Huh. I do not know. I'm not complaining, but I'm like, wait, where did you come from? How did this happen? Who sent you? 10% chance to spawn an extra ball. That one's probably the most appropriate here. So next to be a spawner. That, of course, is our most prolific spawner. But the balloons are all spawners. So that would probably make the most sense. That one's pretty good. Ooh, that's a good synergy there. Bonk into or jump into the jump rope. I might kill one of the balloons. Make room for that. Or I could kill that one. Unfortunate placement there. Well, no, not that unfortunate. Only blocks one. How much is it? It's a 10% chance. Which actually could get quite nice. That actually could get quite nice. Yeah, I think I will kill the rebirth one. Or at least I'll kill it there. These two are a little bit juiced up. Never thought I'd... Oh wow, that guy actually got hit. I'll be damned. I thought for sure he would never get touched, but they kind of like fell around. You know, lots of balloons are getting launched upwards. That actually would be nice for that one build I kind of was unsure about, the build that was the astronaut one. Where I was like, I'm not sure if I see the light with that one. Oh, right, I'm supposed to remove that one after a while. It gets to H10, we have to... Wait, oh, it will not automatically remove. I have to remove it myself. 3 standard trigger drafts. Sure. Why the hell not? And there's a topaz. Stack that one up. And then here's... Oh, there's rebirth. But imprisoming, still useful. Imprisoming kind of like loses its luster. Because we only have the one ball generally by that point. So and it's good to rainbowify it, which is nice, but it's not like the more stacks is not really helpful necessarily. Reroll. So our last reroll. An anchor at the bottom. We actually have no bottom slots. Although I could make a bottom. Well, we're gonna have one soon. Eh. 1 coin ball for each carry. Ooh, wow. Actually, each distinct carryable this ball is carrying when bonked. Maybe there? I mean, this one's halfway out. This one is halfway out. Or I could remove something. How's the mouth doing? Mouth is still our top earner. That's genuinely surprising. Genuinely surprising. We're there for now. And then the coins will get bonked upwards, obviously. Topaz. And topaz, alright. Where are you coming from, topaz? I legit do not understand where the treasures are coming from. I understand where the spells are coming from. Where the treasure's coming from. It must have been something I placed recently. But I do not... Oh! No, gems, never mind. Not treasures, gems. Oh, wait, no, I'm an idiot. Gems. I'm fucking... Alright, I thought gem was treasure. Actually, no. I think gems are a subset of treasures. I think that's what that means. Alright, that at least answers my question. Now I can sleep at night. That was a quick round. I didn't need it to be a quick round. I wanted it to be a good round. So I want 2 retirement funds. Why not? Why the heck not? Why the heck not? Probably skip this one. Light again. Big fan of these all being so fast. Pretty okay. That's a little bit better. That's a little bit better. Wow. One more. One more. Just get him. Just fuck him up. Just delete his ass. Oh yeah. I was thinking maybe one more little nudge, one more little bonk on that fella. Probably another skip. Man, I don't know if this is gonna happen. We'll need some juicy fucking rounds for that to proc. Topaz. Such a meme to be investing so heavy. Not really investing, just kind of accidentally investing down there. Not much. Topaz. Light. Unfortunately... Oh man, yeah. Unfortunately, it's just not really happening. Oh, there we go. Well, we got a coin. I forgot about the cooldown. Cooldown is kind of rough for those guys. And 5-second cooldown. I think the reason why this wasn't an issue last time we had like this coin situation, is because we had the running cap closer towards the brick, so we always got the running cap to ignore the cooldown a couple times. I'm noticing it's not building nearly as generously. It's still being pretty good. 10 charges is good, but a lot of those have come from skips, and also you know, the fact that there's that times 5.5 multiplier is not good. Spawn another coin ball. I mean, that sounds good. When this ball causes a coin ball to spawn. I think I will skip. I mean, we could put it somewhere over here, but by that point, it's useless. Topaz. And I skip. Blight. And there's Blight. 16 damage each round. Killing the shit out of those guys. The coin did get launched. Yeah, so yeah, that's what I was kind of hoping to see there, is where the coins are actually getting kind of pooped out there. Man, I don't think this is it though. There's now we're getting those jump ropes, man. Yeah, now they're spawning. Now they're spawning. Man, yeah, I don't think this one's happening. I'll put it here just for the fuck of it, but by this point, I think that's curtains for this round. Oh, of course, we'd get a blight right when I put something over it. I skip. I skip. If nothing else, we're charging up the piggy bank. It's the last one. Actually, there was an imprisoning there. I probably could have grabbed the imprisoning. Imprisoning. Those jump ropes are great. Alright, so there. So. Oh, I misunderstood what that meant. I misunderstood what the retirement things meant. I thought it meant it would respawn at the top. It makes sense it would respawn from that spawn location. Yeah, that's a tough one. It's unfortunate that our top earners were these three. Because I wasn't really thinking that they would be. But that it looked like, now that I'm kind of seeing it from the grand scheme of things, I'm kind of surprised it went that far, honestly. Looking at it in a greater detail. I'm glad I now know how the whole meal thing like what the meal thing means and how it generates. I'm glad I understand that now. It wasn't quite as exciting as I was hoping it would be. Maybe that's my problem. Maybe I was like too hopeful for how the meal thing was gonna go. The wyvern generation thing was great. It was very fun and extremely effective. But I think my main stumbling block was probably not setting up the food meal generation thing correctly, and maybe having that too intertwined with the coin generation. I think maybe having them be a little bit more separate would have been nice. And man, I held off for so long on jump ropes, and maybe that was my problem too. Even though it is a common item, we went almost the first, like, no, we went more than the first 2/3 of the run without getting a single one. And maybe that's just how it goes. If you hedge your bets on really wanting one thing to spawn, we got we got 2 pinballs to spawn. The third one, actually third and fourth, were spawned by the camera. The third and fourth were spawned by the camera, but the first 2 were, spawned organically. So I think that was part of my issue there too, is that I was too hopeful and too hedging my eggs in one basket. That's okay though. It is late. Let's go and wrap it up for the night, my friends. If you go back to the board. Oh, okay. Thank you for letting me know, the Master Train. That is good to know. Yeah, if I would have gone back. Yeah, if I would have gone back. That is good to know. This game is still fun. It's also tough. That's like a good indication of, even if you play a board you know pretty well and you feel pretty confident when it comes to building up for it, that kind of thing. The board, the game is tough. It's a tough game. I think it's a tough game. And also, at the higher difficulties, the penalties it throws your way can really, really be ball twisters, man. Those penalties were rough. I don't know if we would have won had the difficulties been less punishing, or if they wouldn't have been there, the detriments. I think we were in a bit of a tough spot regardless. But yeah, still had fun though. Still had fun at the end of the day. Very fun game. Very fun game. The good news is we did accomplish a few more dare challenges tonight. A couple more dare drop challenges. The bad news is we will not have any giveaway keys for this game in particular. Those were the first ones to get sniped up. And this dare drop campaign it's been going on for like a few weeks, and it has a few weeks left. So we're right around the middle of the campaign. Usually by this point, not all the rewards have been slurped, but this has been a very popular game, a very popular dare drop campaign. A lot of streamers have been playing it. And of course, I've been bouncing around to lots of stuff. I've been less laser focused. So as a result, we won't get any of the premium, like good, like primo good shit dare drop giveaways. But we'll still have a couple things. So I'll make sure to have those known. Probably not this Friday, but probably next Friday. I think next Friday we'll be playing this game. Well, I'm sorry. We'll have some giveaways that are, we won't have any giveaways for this game, but we will have some giveaways for games by the same publisher, by Raw Fury. And Raw Fury, generally publishes games that I usually like. I would say they're a good publisher. In fact, I think they were the same publisher as Dungeon Crawler, which I think is why they're like Master Train pointed out. There is a bundle that includes both games at a discount, so it's pretty sweet, pretty dang sweet. That's not always the case. I think sometimes game developers can just collaborate and just have a bundle together. They don't have to be under the same publisher necessarily, but I think it is easier. It's more a more natural and kind of organic thing to see when they're kind of bundled from the same publisher. Yeah, I think you're right, Elgaso. I think other, like, some fairly large streamers have been playing this game, and Northern Lion is a very popular streamer. So any game he plays naturally will reach a wider audience, will preclude more people to play it. Certainly will preclude more people to stream it. So yeah, that does make sense. Yeah, I remember you were the first person that told me about Ballionaire, Elgaso, and then when I looked into it, I saw that there was like a decent bit of hype being generated for the game, because I think by that point the demo was out and the game was not on early access yet. So yeah, I think like by the time it dropped, the ball when the ball is dropped, if you will, I think yeah the hype was already there. And of course, it's still an indie game, and it's not like it's no Balatro, obviously, but it is still fun. It's a very, very good game, and I highly recommend it. So I like it. I like it a lot, a lot, a lot. And let's see. So who's live right now? Let's find a raid target. Here's my socials page as always. I will probably stream tomorrow. Tomorrow's New Year's Eve. Christmas Eve, New Year's Eve. Tomorrow's Christmas Eve, and Gracie and I are doing some family stuff during the day. And then afterwards, we'll just be chilling for a good part of the day and afternoon and probably evening. But I suspect I should still be able to stream probably. And as far as what I will stream tomorrow, oh, you know what? It occurs to me I never posted the schedule. Shit, I was supposed to post the schedule. I never did that. I might try to post that before I go to bed tonight. Then might just fart one out just so it's out there. But I'll tell you verbally. Let me check my notes for one quick thing. We might do a new game, and by a new game, I mean a game that's new to me, at least. I've got 2 review keys that I plan on checking out this week. I'm still gonna be doing some Caves of Cud. We're definitely gonna be playing some Space Marine 2. We'll do some of both this week for sure. But I think maybe tomorrow and Christmas Day we might use that. We might maybe not burn, but use those as opportunities to check out a couple new games. So I might check out Immortals of Avium tomorrow evening, and then another indie game called Only Lead Can Stop Them. Immortals of Avium looks to be like a kind of a action role-playing game, and then Only Lead Can Stop Them looks to be a sort of Wolfenstein-inspired boomer shooter. So we'll be checking those out this week for sure. But like I said, Caves of Cud and Space Marine 2 also guaranteed for sure. And then I keep kind of waffling back and forth on this. I think what's probably going to happen is that on Sunday we're going to be doing the Extra Life Marathon stream. I think we might start a little bit late. But I think Sunday Extra Life Marathon stream is going to be happening. So that's the plan. That'll be our 3rd and final Extra Life Marathon stream of the year. We're checking out a couple of really cool indie games, and some of which are like kind of neat and kind of cool. Others are weird. In fact, I'll tell you. The first one is Galaxy Burger. Second one is Spare Devil, which Alias told me about, and then the third one is a game called Please Leave Me Alone. I Have to Poop. And if that alone doesn't sell you, I don't know what will. To be honest, the game looks like a fun meme. Whether or not it's any good or not, we'll see. But the title, I was like, all right, you got me. I'll try it. If I hate it, we'll play it for 20 minutes and play something else. But I have to try it. I am contractually bound. When I saw the title, I had what Master Train had. I said, yes, I will. You got my ass, dude. I am that predictable. Stranded on a tropical island card game. I've never heard of this. It's probably not on Steam then, is it? They're stranded on an island. Is that it? Roguelike, dynamic narration, be announced. Huh. Not sure if it's a good stream game. I've never heard of it. Stranded on a tropical island card game. I'm gonna just copy and paste that into Google. It might not be on Steam. Card Survival Tropical Island. That's probably it. Card Survival Tropical Island. Yeah, that's it. And it is on Steam. Okay, yeah, okay, here we go. So it is a card game. It is a simulation. And it looks like a number go burr kind of game. Interesting. I'm with you. I'm with you. It does look cool. Yeah, whether or not it's a good stream game, that can be hard to determine, honestly. I've tried really hard to hone my senses, my streamer senses for what is a good stream game. What game is fun to play and is also fun to watch. And I've been surprised on both directions. I've been surprised by thinking, man, this game is so fucking lame. No one's going to give a shit about this game. And yet people flock to it. And then I've had the opposite where I go, this game looks awesome at it. It's so spectacular. It looks so cool. The visual element, like it's engaging. People love it. And it doesn't really pull much for numbers. So I've been surprised in the past. I've never heard of this before, but I see it's been out for a couple years. I'll kind of sniff around for this one, Shock Value. I'll kind of sniff around. I'm always down for suggestions. I'm never, I will always say I won't guarantee that I will check out a thing, but I will always, I will not guarantee that I will definitely play a thing, but I will always at least give it a fair look, a fair shake. So that does sound good. But that being said, once again, my socials page is in the chat. It has all of my links. It has social media, of course. It's got TikTok. It's got Instagram. It's got Twitter. It's got all that shit. Of course, I multi-stream to lots of places, TikTok and Facebook and YouTube, but Twitch is the main one. So as far as the most true to the source chat experience, Twitch is the main one, obviously. Discord server is the big one, obviously, as well. Discord servers where we're doing the giveaways. Probably no giveaways this Friday, but probably some giveaways next week. The following Friday, that is. So that'll be nice. And then, yeah, it's got YouTube. We got YouTube. We got, I don't know, Trovo. We got all the links in there. Extra Life donation page is on there as well. And like I said, lots of Extra Life streaming this Sunday. Sunday we'll do a nice, long, girthy 8+ hour stream on Sunday. That'll be really fun. Looking forward to that. That'll be really nice. So with that said, friends, let's find a raid target. And there are a number of people live right now. Let me refresh the page real quick. Refresh the page real quick. Who is live right now? Who is live? Now, man, I say all the time I never get to raid Alias, and he is live right now. There's a few other people, though, that I've never raided. That would be a nice opportunity to do so. Ooh, man. Some good options here. Good options here. I feel like I should just raid Alias, though. I never get to raid him, and he doesn't really stream as late as I do, obviously. Not usually, at least. Not usually. And he always rates me so often. We do lots of collaborations together. He's always such a cool dude. He's always super nice, always super helpful. And Taking Over Earth. Takeover Earth is playing Noita. Man, that's great. Like, man, there's all these people I want to raid. But let's raid into Alias. He's been so helpful. He's always been so helpful. I think we actually might play some games with him on Thursday, maybe. I think Thursday, post Christmas. We might, so on the 26th, that is, we might do some games with Alias. I'd do some more Din's Champion with him and Krath. Kind of up in the air. But yeah, we've got more games and more shenanigans in our future with this cool dude. So I will see you guys in his stream. He's playing The Bazaar, which is another number go burr kind of game. This game is more of a kind of Hearthstone-like. It's more of a card battler, deck builder, card battler kind of game. But huge number go burr energy. Very much built towards building up your deck, building up your like your synergies and whatnot, your perks, your cards to make things explode in ridiculous ways. Yeah, it's fun to watch. That now the only downside is that Alias is pretty good at the game and he goes pretty quick, so it's a little bit hard to follow if you don't play this kind of game. But if you do, there's a lot to really savor. There's a lot to really devour with this game. So we're gonna watch Alias. He's a great dude, and like I said, we'll likely be doing some collabs with him this week, probably Thursday if I had to guess. And then yeah, more Space Marine 2 in a few days. More Caves of Cud. Really looking forward to Caves of Cud. Probably Friday or Saturday. Kind of up in the air exactly when. But yeah, over the next couple days, we'll be checking out some other cool indie games. Immortals of Avium will be fun, and really looking forward to Only Lead Can Stop Them, which is a cool kind of boomer shooter. Looking forward to all these games. Caves of Cud, though, is the one I keep looking forward to the most. That one's really been great. Yeah, Noita's fantastic. Noita's fantastic. One of my favorite games to play, one of my favorite games to watch. Yeah, I haven't streamed it in a while, so I feel like I'm like a fake Noita fan, but I love it. I love that shit. I'll see you guys around. Thanks again for hanging out. Thank you for chilling with us. And in case I don't see you beforehand, like I said, I'll be live tomorrow. But in case I know a lot of folks are doing family stuff. So in case I don't see you before the holidays happen, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, all that jazz. But like I said, I should be around tomorrow and Christmas night as well. Everyone have a great night. Appreciate you. Bye-bye.
Yes, thank you for telling us that lovely family-friendly story about how your little ball boys dropped, Timmy.
You're welcome.
Oh, once again, the turkey came out superb.